Live.
And
We are live. What do you know?
We are live.
Another FTG 98% Friday Night Live.
Is that liquefied semen dust?
FTG fucking live. Someone's got some reverb.
Is that liquefied semen dust?
Someone's
I did not
inhaling.
like hearing that.
So tonight. No, you're good. It was probably me.
Fucking idiot.
Tonight is a night of positivity.
Yes.
What are we going to talk about? That just killed the entire podcast.
Right?
Uh,
We're nothing without the shit stirring.
Robert Kelly here is coming to Winter Blast.
Fuck yeah. Get
So
excited for that.
With a
He's gonna
satellite
work-
truck?
He's going to work his magic and do some amazing live feed work.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh, Dave Shell from the road.
How sick would it be if they collided with one another?
R. Kelly,
So positive.
how's that left coming along?
Still shitty as all get out, but it beats Damon Ransom now, so that's all that matters.
Oh, you could now?
Yeah, last time I gripped up to him, I finally got him both hands, so
You did?
all is right in the world. Yeah.
When did you do that? Recently?
Nah, that's like a year ago.
I was going to say, once you redeem yourself with him, you can just quit arm wrestling.
Exactly, that's why I'm live streaming now.
That's the
No,
pinnacle of...
There's Danielle Evanson.
Oh, yeah, you got to get that one
No,
back.
fuck that. She's too strong. I'll never beat her. There's no way.
Me either, dude.
Especially all the strongman shit she's doing now.
What if you took testosterone?
I'm not even going to beat Paul Italia, so...
What if you juiced
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
against Danielle?
Yeah, I mean, he does look strong, dude.
Yeah, I think he's been working a lot harder than he let on.
Paul? Oh, yeah.
I'm excited. I hope he does well. Not just your match, just in general. I think it's good for arm wrestling if he does well.
Well, you know what, though, is in the beginning, people kind of were like, who is this guy? He doesn't even arm wrestle. Now that he's actually arm wrestling, I think a lot of people take him more serious now. Because they see him putting in the work, and he's, working hard, and you're seeing, his progression on the table from his hard work, which is kind of cool to see, And I gotta say,
I just think he didn't do any training videos at all, like zero.
Who, me?
No,
yeah, dude,
Paul.
I've just been sleeping the whole time.
I thought you've been eating Twinkies.
And just eating Twinkies. That's it.
There you go, yeah.
Zero practicing, zero working out, nothing.
When you win, we'll know the key to Pro Nation.
I want to see how the opposite end of the spectrum can do against him. He's working out, he's juicing, he's eating right. I'm doing the complete opposite, and let's just see what happens.
Didn't we see that with Cobra Rhodes?
Are you getting?
What's that?
Are you getting to a weekly practice now, or are you twice a month, or how often you practice?
Who, me?
Yeah, I know you're actually practicing. I know it's not zero, but I know it's not as much as Paul.
No, I always go to a practice a week usually, unless life or something. But for the most part, I go to a practice almost every week.
So yeah, I don't know. It might be closer than people think.
I mean, I gripped up with him at Knuckles Up, and he said that that actually lit a fire under his ass because he was taking me a lot lighter than what he thought I would be. So that's good.
So he moved a little bit and he was a little uncomfortable.
I will say this: Paul, in the past, had a weird reputation among some groups. At first we butted heads mainly because other people started trolling him and he just kind of thought it was all of us. But regardless of that, Paul has lived up to everything he's said that he will do for 98. He's been promoting Winter Blast like crazy. He hooked us up with Rob from the VitaCell thing. Like, I can't say anything bad about the guy now. You know, I talk to him like once or twice
That's
a week.
been my since since he popped up on that round robin in Tulsa. I got to meet him pretty early into his promoting career, and I never had a problem with Paul. It just he had a problem with the hate, right? He had a little
Yeah, like he didn't
handle the public criticism.
Yeah, he didn't take like memes well or any kind of criticism. But I think now he has much thicker skin than he did back then. Like he's learned to just let it roll
the humor
off.
in it, and he'll laugh at it with you. Yep.
Yeah. Dude, like, you know, like how I am. Most of the time I make fun of myself more than anybody else, which takes away other people's power to make fun of me, because what are they going to do? Compete with me making fun of myself? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, you know, I'm going down to West Virginia to hang out with those guys tomorrow. A couple of us are going down. Anybody else?
Do a couple of you guys need a riser to go down?
Anybody else going down to West Virginia this weekend? No. Anybody?
No.
Anybody at all? The unusual suspect? Any of you guys going down?
Pubic inches. What's that about?
Just crickets.
Yeah.
Pubic inches.
Dude, I've missed some hours on these lives past couple weekends. It's just work.
We have so much stuff going on at Winter Blast, like I can't even keep up. We have like really good fundraisers. We have some big things, some surprises. We found a way to make it fair to win the stem cell thing, so that it just doesn't go to like, you know, the usual people that would win stem cell treatment, to make it more fair. So that'll be kind of cool to announce how we're going to do that.
When will that be announced?
Probably soon. I gotta talk to Rob from VitaCell to just clarify a few things, and then we'll post it. Because you know, we were talking about splitting it, so like 3.5 each to two
watch
people.
out, Dave.
But if a stem cell treatment is $7,000 or whatever,
Dave, I think you got to pull over.
Dave, pull over.
Oh, I have to pull over. Just relax.
They're gonna shoot you, Dave.
Yes, I know.
Hey, Dave, stay
Dave
live.
got pulled over.
If he pulls
Dave,
you
keep
over,
your hands on
stay
the
live.
wheel.
Everything's under
Keep
control.
your hands on the
folks.
wheel. We'll talk you through it.
Dave is a level 3
Flashing,
pedophile.
Dave.
Relax.
Somebody finally called an Amber Alert on Dave.
Dave, just put your elbows together.
I was in the playground.
Check his trunk; it's full of dildos.
I'm going past Stanbury Prison. Should I pay a call on our former mayor from Allentown, who's in there with like 54 counts of corruption?
Whoa, Dave! Way to blast him. Are you going to run for? Are you going to run?
For anything?
Are you going to run against him?
No.
Hey there, let's put an Amber Alert out for Dave.
Dave outran the police. Look at him.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, it was weird.
Dusted him.
You see these various alerts, and I came past one in New Jersey that said "Silver Alert, call 511." And I thought, what? They don't want to put the guy's name up there, or what? He might see it.
Let's put our
how many
boy
people are actually
Farm
going to dial
God right there.
511 to ask
Does anyone
the
know what
fucking
he's
Silver
talking
Alert
about?
is?
What's he saying?
Right.
Yeah, I agree, Dave.
Did you mute me?
At least
Nope.
4 or 5 times.
I don't think you're muted.
No. Okay, we're
I mean, I hear you.
Okay, we're good.
Captain Obvious. So anyway, I had a few people reach out and ask us what we're doing with this whole NUSAA thing. So what it is the Northeastern United States Arm Wrestling Alliance. What it's going to be, we opened up a group for every state that's in what our network is going to be, which is from Maine down to like Virginia, West Virginia, and as far south as Ohio. So we physically opened a new group for each state. And in each state, we're going to have some of our usual guys as admins that can help control the group. And then we're going to have guys from that state also be admins, and they're going to be like a representative of that state and help us to gather information, like how, like what teams are in that state, what practices are going on, what events are going on. That way, because Dave does the events, and like now that we're expanding our area, you know, some stuff. Sometimes promoters only post one flyer and then they never do it again, and we don't see it. So with the help of people from each state, we're hoping we can keep track better and have a more accurate list of how many tournaments there are in that whole area. And also, it's going to help network because we can help all these people promote their events, not only in their area, but like the main group is the Northeastern United States Arm Wrestling Alliance. And then we have a group for each state under that. So we'll be posting like the full list in that main group, and then probably smaller lists and practices and events. And we'll kind of narrow it down to each state with the help of the representatives from each state. So far, we've had a bunch of people reach out and say, hey, I want to rep this state or my state or whatever. So if anybody wants to be the representative of a state that's in our network, please reach out, because we could use all the help we can. And it's for a good cause, because we're going to start expanding where we do tournaments. And hopefully
Hey Ryan,
we'll be able to do a tournament in each of those states.
Yeah.
Yes, R. Kelly?
have you worked with Bill with that HD Entertainment Arm Fighter at all?
We've talked, but we haven't we haven't worked together, but
So that might be what you're talking about. Their website, armfighter.com/schedule and /events, has like local groups and all that. So that's a pretty good resource if you want to know who to reach out to that's already kind of established.
No, definitely. If there's information out there that, you know, we can share, or we can throw some info their way, they can throw some our way.
Yeah, I think his calendar is the most up to date nationwide for events.
Oh, that's
like
good.
It's got pretty much everything in there. Yeah.
What's the website?
Armfighter.com.
Oh yeah, I've been to that site. Yeah, he has a lot of good information on there.
But his clubs and his schedule has really been like ramped up in the past probably 6 months.
That's cool.
I'd say it's really, really thorough.
Yeah, I mean, the reason we want to amp it up is like, you know, we got a lot of good feedback from Dave's getting around with the professor, and people are always reaching out to ask, you know, when's the next tournament or when's this. So we figured we'd amp it up to the next level for our area, and
exactly,
you know,
I will be at the
who
New
knows? I mean, maybe someday we'll spread to the rest of the country.
I will be in the New Englands tomorrow.
Go ahead, David.
I'll be at the New Englands tomorrow. If anybody is from any of the New England states wants to, approach me. Otherwise, I will be asking some of them. For example, I'm seeing.
Wait, what are you asking?
How many times can you say New England's in one sentence?
I'm hearing there, for example.
Yeah, I agree, Dave.
I'm hearing, for example, there's a couple.
Right.
A couple groups.
He's gonna crash it on purpose.
Never mind.
He stopped that.
Never mind.
I'll be in New England, Dave. Holler at me.
Dave, we can hear you, but you keep stopping.
He will pull over this car right now.
Can you hear us or not, Dave?
I can, and what I was trying to tell you is that I will be asking people at the New Englands tomorrow who they know of that I do not already have on my lists.
Oof. That sounds ominous, Dave.
Well, that's the whole point of going up there, Dave.
I was under the impression that the only group in Maine was Twin City Pullers. Now, I have seen since then somebody talking about South Maine practicing in Portland, so I was unaware of them. So I'm going to see if I can find out about
Right.
them. I also
that is the whole reason.
I only know of
just take over.
I only know of one person from Rhode Island, but I saw something called Rhode Island Pullers. But the last thing that they had on their the last thing they had on Facebook was 5 years old. So I don't know if they're still going or not. But I'm going to be asking around tomorrow.
I don't think you could fit a table on Rhode Island anymore.
That's part of the reason, though, to get representatives from every state so that, like, local guys will hear about that stuff more so than we will. So hopefully everyone can contribute and send us some information. And not to mention, like, the way I want to do it is like, hey, if you're a promoter in the area that we cover, send us your flyer and we'll promote it for free. But if you don't send it and we don't know about it, like, this is a chance for you to get free promotion for your event and hopefully get whatever 98% guys are in your area to go to it. So it's to everybody's benefit to contribute and, like, send us your flyer, post it in those groups. It's not something like we're charging for. We just want to promote the sport. So, we want to help teams grow, because the more you help teams grow and get people in the sport, the more people that come to your tournaments, the more people that, come on to your events, your practices. Like, it's not like a lot of these groups, like, just cater to arm wrestlers, and I want to also start trying to cater to people that are not arm wrestlers so that they want to become arm wrestlers. Like, a lot of groups that I join are like the group that's associated with a certain town where we throw events, or a city, and I'll go in that group and post our flyers to people that are not arm wrestlers. Because, I mean, if I post it in 98, people are like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to that tournament. I'm an arm wrestler,
Yeah.
But that doesn't get any new people. You know what I mean? Like, who's seeing that? Just arm wrestlers.
You might get some play with what's it called? Heavy metal rock enthusiasts.
Yeah, that's true.
Might be a thing.
But like, the only way to get new people is to promote this to people that are not arm wrestlers. Like, we can promote it to arm wrestlers all day, and it's like, it's the same people that are coming to the tournament anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe once in a while one of them will bring a new person with them, something like that. But if we can get our flyers and talking about arm wrestling, and maybe even getting the tables out in the public randomly, like some people do here and there, the more we do that, the bigger the sport will grow. But we have to really focus on appealing to people that don't arm wrestle, rather than
some individuals do a
always
great job of appealing to the youth, getting them to arm wrestling.
Yeah, like, get young people in it. We could go set up in an old folks home and get some of those brittle people into the sport.
Well, I was thinking, if I really wanted to live dangerously, I live a block from one of our biggest public high schools in the county, and a lot of the kids walk right past my front door on their way home. So I can set a table out front, put up a sign and saying, learn how to arm wrestle. But I'd probably end up with somebody breaking their arm at the end of that.
Nick Maripodi wants to set one up at the Knights of Columbus. Actually, Nick, White Wolf with the $10
super chat.
Look at this guy. What a sweetheart. Another shameless plug for Arm Gods next weekend, lads. Armgods.com. Nice job promoting the event, guys. I'm landing on Thursday. Hit me up if you are showing up. Beers on me, lads. I wish I could go to this.
Same.
But I can't. But man, I sure look forward to teaming up with Marcus to throw something here in the States. That is going to be fun.
I hope he lets me do his stream. I've been talking to him. I hope they let me do it when they come stateside.
Hey, calm down,
No,
Robert.
they don't need to bring nothing. They don't need to bring nothing. Show up. I got it.
That's awesome.
All their lights and all that, we got it.
We're talking, they want to do like Brits versus Yanks.
Yeah. We already settled the score twice.
Yeah, we want to beat the Brits again.
Yeah.
Actually, if they win, do they get our country back?
They get one state. Which state goes?
I think we should do the tournament
small.
like on the coast and pull
Yeah.
up in a ship and like throw tea off of it.
I think something like Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Let's
I
just
mean, it's
do
a
it.
small state.
Puerto Rico.
We got to
And
do
they
it.
have a terrible
Plymouth
team
Rock,
name,
dude.
Rhode Island Pullers. Come on, dog. What's that?
We got to do it at Plymouth Rock.
Plymouth
I
Rock.
might
Yeah.
I might be doing some recruiting at the Outlaws practice next week because if I go up to that, because whenever I show up, we can actually talk some of the gym rats into pulling. That when it's not me. I mean, when Shubich is there or Hawks or whatever, nobody wants to pull Shubich because he's shit. I don't want to pull that dude. Look at his arms, where I look basically harmless. It's whenever I show up.
Or they say I want to
usually
pull
a couple
that
high
dude, but in the
school
shower.
kids will say, yeah, sure, why not?
No, Dave, you'll be glad to know that there's a
wanna
whole
pull
lot
him
more
while
people
I'm dry.
actually pulling on the table. I don't know if they'll be doing that on Saturday with us, but every day that I'm in there, there's always somebody new or some young kid doing some kind of pulling, so they're a lot more friendly with it, which is cool to
Someone
see.
always messages me about Shubich and they're like, I want to pull him while I'm fully dry. And I'm like, dude, holy Christ. White Wolf with another super chat. Ryan, Arm God's Independence Day is coming. No joke. Marcus 100% on board. Hell yeah, man. Thank you.
On board. Just don't let Nanya anywhere near.
Thank you for the super chat, White Wolf. We appreciate it. And yeah, Arm Gods is badass, dude. They're doing some cool stuff, and hopefully we can be a part of it when they come to the United States.
If Nanya was at the Boston Tea Party, he'd made it look like Pearl Harbor.
You bring a lot of Japanese dudes?
Dude, Nanya showed up to
the arson.
At the Boston Tea Party, they dressed up like Indians, and Nanya showed up in like a turban and like a dot on his head. And they're like, wrong Indian, dude. Fucking feathers, not dog.
Where is that guy? He's got to get on the stream.
Nanya? He's out there with glow sticks, dude.
Is he?
He's drinking the glow stick juice. Dude, I wish I could get my voice back, but
no, the raspiness suits you.
It's not happening. It actually like hurts.
No, it doesn't.
You know when you talk too much?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, dude.
So
exciting.
Florida is going after the fuck you! Woo!
What?
Okay, we're good.
Come on, man.
What just happened?
Twice as averted. He had some red and blue.
Cops pulled out behind me, but it wasn't for me. No, Florida, they're going after the jiu-jitsu crowd. They're hosting tournaments and parallel with those, and there seems to be a lot of interest because of all the I guess the hand work and all that with grappling.
Yeah, there's some people doing that up here too.
I think that's going to be a good crossover. Like, did you see like a 5v5, 5 arm wrestlers versus 5 jiu-jitsu guys, and they arm wrestle and roll? Like, I'd watch that video.
Now, you said these are guys from Florida?
Dude, those guys do not want me rolling on top of them.
Do any of them have chins?
You talking about for fighting?
I hope they can tap me out before I put
just
all
like
my weight on them.
Like, do they possess a chin?
Oh, yeah, we didn't even talk about the chin, dude. Do the fighters in Florida have chins?
Yo.
I'm not a yes. I don't know.
Oh, you weren't here for?
I guess yeah.
You weren't here for Nanya going on a freaking hour rant about how arm wrestlers in Florida have no chins.
Yeah, I usually don't listen to him. I get dumber by the end of it.
Yeah.
There's not a big Asian population there, huh?
more chins than a Chinese phone book. That's Texas and the Midwest, where they got the extra chins. But I think that's a good crowd to go after for new people that would start out relatively decent. get some jiu-jitsu guys. If you look around and see how many jiu-jitsu tournaments there are, there's probably 5 this weekend within 3 hours of everyone. That's a huge sport.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are linking up with like martial arts and stuff like that. We're thinking
in
about
Allentown in the very near future, but I don't remember if it's this weekend or next or when.
We're thinking about teaming up with competitive knitting. It's a thing, man.
There's probably better prizes than arm wrestling.
The arm warmers?
We were thinking about doing like a service, like, you know, someone's like, oh, my grandmother's in a home and we're kind of sick of her, and we get her into arm wrestling. Like once an elderly person like breaks an arm, it's all downhill from there.
Well, I don't know. How elderly do you have to be? I broke mine at 66.
Probably a little more eligible, Dave.
Okay, just wondering.
and how many tournaments have you won since you broke your arm, Dave?
Virtually none, as a matter of fact, but that doesn't mean I'm about to pro.
Exhibit A.
Of course, I didn't win any before I broke my arm either.
We're not asking about that, okay?
So
oh yeah, I'm definitely wearing my Crocs down to West Virginia to flaunt them in front of Paul and Travis.
Should I wear a pair?
Yeah.
Oh, I should pop and get a pair, shouldn't I? I'm gonna do it.
Are you going to West Virginia?
Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm going to the stream.
You son of a bitch! I'm going to see you there.
Oh, you're really going? Oh, I thought you were just talking shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on my way right now.
Damn right I'm going, dude. Me and Josh are going.
That's fucking awesome.
Josh is reffing
There's
there.
no way.
Josh is down reffing there, dude. Travis offered him a blowjob, dude.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, under the table, but for some reason, no competitors ever come. Just Travis's head ref.
Travis can just ref all the tables at the same time.
Hey, would Paul need a riser to down ref?
Well, the first tournament I went back to after my arm break,
Burger's going too.
Tables, and then he served as down ref on both. He angled the tables to like 45 degrees. He had 2 up refs, but then he was a down ref on both tables.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah,
That's stupid. Nope.
I have to down ref 2 tables at FAL all the time.
A legit down ref, dude. You can't down ref from fucking the announcing table.
So, announcing, but he was doing both tables. I'm not saying he was doing it well, but he was doing it.
R. Kelly, maybe you can answer this.
Yeah.
How you did a ref seminar, right?
Yep.
What are you, not level 2?
I'm certified.
Whoa.
I'm certified junior ref.
Are you level 2?
No. I don't even know what that is. No.
There's
Next
different.
test I get, I'll be a senior. I'll be a certified head ref.
Well, I know they have levels. I was just wondering, like, how many levels they have.
Has there ever been a little person up ref?
I'll have to ask Sean.
A little person, we got Mike Edwards. He's pretty close.
Has he ever up refed?
Up ref?
Who?
Yeah. Like, main refereed.
Head ref?
Yeah.
Who,
Yeah.
Paul?
Yeah, Mike's a certified head ref, yeah.
Sick.
Oh, Michael?
Yeah, Mike Edwards, the Piranha.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real good. He's quick.
He's mean to me.
No, I meant like a dwarf.
Yeah, I mean, he's like 5'2", so we pretty much call him a dwarf.
He's 5'2"?
I don't know, 4'11", somewhere around there.
Is he shorter than Paul Italia?
Basically 3'8". Yeah,
Is
he's
he
like up to Paul's third nipple.
No way.
Roughly, yeah.
That's crazy. I want to get a
He went
picture
to
of
Winter
me.
Blast. You met him.
I want to get a picture of me holding him in my arms.
You should have. He was at Winter Blast last year. Him and Rona. Rona got into it about the pronating in the
I was
hook.
nice to him at Winter Blast, and now he's mean to me.
And he's stayed very late.
Well, he's in the AW, yeah.
He was one of the last ones to leave the Afterbowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there for a long time.
So
Strong guy.
He ducked me the whole time.
R. Kelly,
Whatever.
who's going to win the Cullen Hamlin Cody Bird match?
I think Cullen will win that, but it'll be close. Cody's getting a lot of freaking pronation in weird spots, so he's stopping a lot of people, but he just don't have the ability to come back once he stops them.
Yeah, I called it for Cullen.
But he's getting there. He had a couple comebacks at the AFL. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Robert, do you know when that round robin is for the middleweights? Like the Bob Brown characters and all them and all them?
For the 198, yeah, it's the 21st.
Of this month?
Yep, the 21st of October. Yep.
Okay.
Next month, October. Speaking of,
Gotcha.
yeah, speaking of,
Shit, I left my phone out there. I
That's
left my
the movie
phone
of
on the
TJ's.
table.
Oh, Robert, you cut out, buddy. Man, I think you
so
close
for
on.
$10, you can buy in and make picks on who's going to win every match, and then the winner of that, whoever gets the most right, is getting half the pot, and then I'm giving the other half to whoever wins the round robin. Hoping to get him a couple $100.
You're giving out pot? That's sick.
That too. Do it. Let's look at that. There's so many matches.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks fun, dude. That's exciting.
Only problem with that is with Chad Silvers getting hurt, I don't think they have a solid replacement yet. So that's the big question mark.
Yeah, I turned them down.
Yeah, it could make 98.
I mean, I'm trying to actually gain weight to pull Italia.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine that you're cutting anything ever.
I was thinking if I can't beat him, then I could just keep on rolling and try to get on my 600-pound life.
There you go.
Make some money that
You
way.
really ought to, like, get a big chain with, like, a 10 or 20-pound weight under your shirt, a backpack with some 20-pound dumbbells in it, and weigh in just as huge as you can.
Oh, that would be
Get, like, a
hilarious.
back scale that adds 50 pounds or something,
Like,
yeah.
Put
Like-
heavy shit in my pockets.
Exactly. Like,
It's like, dude,
315, what the fuck?
You don't look 500. You don't look 500 pounds. That would be hilarious. Or
I
lose
think that'd be
weight,
good.
but then put on like 6 sweaters and a fucking pregnancy fucking stomach or something.
Oh, there you go.
I'll do something, dude. It'll be funny.
Do you know who,
It'll be easy to get angry up at the table.
why you say that?
Well, when he's all like hyped up like that, I think like if I'm there just fooling around, I think he'll get angry. You know what I mean?
No, because there's people that do that to him. Nah, he's still the Kool-Aid man. He don't care. Yeah.
Well,
And so here's the thing. In FAL, the amateurs get put in a referee's grip no matter what. So when he steps up, they're setting his grip. He's still vibrating. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
bro,
The whole
the-
time. That's just what he does.
nobody fouls him for that.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's not moving the parts that he's, like, not allowed to move, you know?
Yeah.
But nah.
It's gonna be-
Amateurs
if
get away
he's
with
doing-
quite a
If
bit.
he's doing that, it's gonna be hard for me not to laugh, dude.
Exactly. You 100% you will laugh the first match. There's no
I'm
way
sure.
you don't.
Sure.
Yep.
I saw him
He's gonna
doing
be
that.
hyperventilating.
Knuckles up, dude. Actually, I'll probably
Yeah,
get
he's
to
gonna be
after pull.
sweating and
I'll after pull him tomorrow. Robert Kelly, I'm gonna pull you righty, and then you go pull Paul, and then you come back and report to me.
sounds good.
Let me know where I'm at with him.
Ryan, are you gonna
Crack
pull the tournament?
I don't know. I don't really want to risk my shoulder
No.
like this. Like
I just
like it's just starting to feel good. Like man, if I fucking fuck it up
I
in a
just want to
tournament.
see you pay your entry fee. That's all I want to see.
I want to see Travis attack me.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause he's gonna slap you, isn't he? That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That slap the shit out of you. That's or whatever. Yep.
I mean, I doubt it, but
And
he might.
isn't James Reed running the tournament too?
No. They had a bit
He's
of
not,
a
are you
falling
sure?
out. I think they had a falling out.
Okay. I
Yeah,
just
I
assumed that he was the guy that.
I don't think James is running it.
You have to be pretty bad when even Travis thinks you're shady.
Dave, shut up.
We're not talking about that anymore.
Are you going to bring a shirt for Travis?
Seriously, don't do that.
Nah, nothing.
No comments.
No shirt for
No.
Travis?
We made an agreement and we're going to stick to it.
Well, we'll see.
Maybe I will have to mute you, Dave.
Okay.
Dave.
I don't share the same views as Dave Shell. Dave doesn't represent 98 when he's saying things like that.
Angry elf.
But yeah, I don't think he's running that one.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I'm curious, like how the flow's gonna go. What do y'all think of the format of the Open tournament? What do y'all think about that?
It's different. That's for sure. I don't know. I've been to a few Open tournaments and I got my ass kicked. So it was like, no, that's not fun for me.
Were they single elimination super match?
No. They were double elimination.
Yeah,
with
that's
Open.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Why
different.
is this one single elimination?
Single elimination, but it's best 2 out of 3.
Yep, to advance, you got to win.
Oh,
It's like mini matches all the way up to the top. It's actually
Yeah,
kind
but
of
dude,
perfect for someone
look at
who
me. I'm gonna,
falls.
like Mike Aiello shows up. I'm gonna have to go against someone like that.
Yep.
You know?
You will.
Yeah, because you get paired with whoever is the closest to you in weight.
Yeah. So
That's who you go up against.
I'm gonna end up like fucking Travis might pull me. You know what I mean?
God damn, that would be beautiful. Just
Oh,
say,
dude.
Travis, what'd you weigh? Yeah, that's what I weigh. I'm that.
Yeah, he would just get in it. We got to pull with Nick Maripodi at the last practice, dude. He showed up.
Heck yeah. He's got to get on
Do any
here
of y'all
too.
pull with
Crushing me.
that Nick Stone?
Oh, he's a beast, dude.
Isn't he up in your area?
Yep.
That dude, man.
He's a fucking beast, man.
He took first both arms last year at the New England, so we may be seeing him here tomorrow.
He ran through Jaggers, and then at the East versus West qualifier, he showed up and just held Devin like a child. It was amazing.
You know what's funny is at the last Winter Blast, I tried to set up Jaggers with Nick Stone, and Jaggers and them were like, nah, dude, nobody really knows him, and Jaggers would crush him. So we got Derek Smith, because that's who Jaggers wanted. And then when he finally got around to pulling Nick Stone, Nick crushed him. Like, oh.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah. Probably a good thing that he didn't accept that challenge in a challenge match at a Winter Blast situation, you know? Oh, Bo Horner in the house.
Especially when Brad Cook had it freaking edited and posted within an hour.
I know.
That was cool.
Crazy.
That was so
But
cool.
yeah,
Like, Brad, you need to do that every time. That was awesome.
Nick Stone is no joke, dude. Speaking of strong guys, here's Bo Horner. Bo, you going to be in West Virginia tomorrow?
I will be. I did not.
Ooh, you better not duck me.
Dude. But I messed
Bo,
up.
are you pulling the open class?
I'm thinking about left-handed, not right-handed. Even though I hurt my left.
Uh-oh.
Usually, but I'll see who all is there.
We're losing some of your audio.
Could
Bo.
just be me, but
Okay.
I don't hear a word from you.
Can you hear me now or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right now it's perfect.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so I'm thinking about, as of the moment, pulling left-handed because it's usually my better arm. But I'm gonna see who all is there tomorrow and decide whether I'm gonna pull left and right or just left. So we'll see. But I know Paul was telling me. I told Paul in that AWU group chat. I was like, "Listen, I want to pull you." And he, oh, dude, he's like, "I would love to pull you in after pulling." Hey, Matt. I was like, "I would love to pull you in after pulling," and he said, "Oh, dude, definitely." So
I don't think you would have much trouble.
we'll see. I guess. I mean, I think I'll do pretty fine. He said he's been following me for a long time now, and he'd like to pull, so I thought it'd be a good time. Thank you.
Well, you're after me.
You said what?
I said I'll loosen them up for you.
Oh, dude, I appreciate it. My girlfriend wanted to hop in.
Yeah, it should be fun, dude.
Oh, dude, you are popping out?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, awesome.
Yeah, burgers coming out, a bunch of us.
Awesome. So
Should be good.
you and Paul don't beef no more, right?
No, dude, we're pals now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Paul's
Until you
invited
guys,
wedding later in the year.
then the beef happens again.
Yeah. No, we're good, and he wants me to like mend our relationship with Travis tomorrow. So
Deal.
see how that goes.
Is it gonna be like a thumb war? Whoever wins thumb wars or what?
I think I can get him righty.
Talking about.
He's only known for his left. I got him righty.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Fair enough.
come on, man.
No, but it should be fun. We're just gonna go hang out,
Sounds good. Dude,
Show
you know
some
what's really weird about that tournament? It doesn't fucking start until like 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's because he's got his kids' football in the morning. So he always does his late.
Dude, it's so weird. Because I was expecting, to get there at like 10 o'clock or so, and then I double checked today and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, dude.
Doesn't
the
start.
last one he threw that late, I didn't even get home till like fucking 3, 4 a.m. The sun was starting to come out. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
But yeah, he always throws them late when it's football season because his kids have games and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's an outdoor venue this time.
It is. Oh.
Yep.
Oh. I told my girlfriend it was gonna be indoors, and she's not. She just gave me a look.
Well, there's a bar attached to it. I mean,
Okay.
you can be indoors, and then I'm gonna have the stream playing indoors, so you'll be able to watch from inside.
Oh yeah, that'll make it better.
Have her wait in the car.
Well, happening. It
Terrible.
depends. If she gets bored, she'll probably end up going out in the car. She'll bring a book and she'll read in the car, most likely.
Ew.
One of those love novels that make you jealous.
Oh, dude, she's laughing. Get her warmed up for me later.
Yeah.
Nice.
I read those books. I flip through them like the books my wife reads, and I'm like, yeah, I'm never doing that to you. You're out of luck.
Just have her take a look at Joshua over there.
Bro, literally.
I'd rather take it out.
But why do you never act like the guys in these books? Like, that's not realistic. That's
Hey, Josh, do you have a voice?
No.
Josh, can you take that zipper down to a
I
centimeter?
think he purposely zips it down so we have to see his chest hair.
How big of a super chest to take it all the way down?
I'm gonna make sure it's out now even more.
Pop City.
Can you show one of the nipples?
Free the
But first,
Have you measured?
measure it. See how it compares to Dave Shell's 15/16.
Dave's about to bust out the gold bond if that shirt comes any lower.
Look, man, if I pull it out, it's gonna look like a fucking tomato sandwich.
They've already saved a screenshot of that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure you're recording. Go ahead.
So, Robert, why the fuck is your face here?
Robert, he's driving, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm driving.
Okay. Dave, are you driving to West Virginia right now or what?
Oh, Captain said
I'm
Josh has a
driving to
dense
Windsor Locks.
chest
I'm
pubis.
driving to Windsor Locks, Connecticut tonight, and then going to the tournament in Woburn, Massachusetts tomorrow. The New England's.
New England's.
Understandable.
A dense chest pubis.
I think that's what Cam Demmett is resting up for, because he's going to be at New England as well. So is Seton.
I just got a text saying Levon's going to be there tomorrow.
That's sick.
No, I'm just kidding. But that would be cool. That would be
He'd
cool,
probably
right?
run it over there. I don't know who'd stop him.
Paul was trying to get him to go. But he wants to see New York because he's never been to America. So
yeah. He should honestly go to West Virginia. He'll show out very well over there at the tournament.
Go blend
I
right in.
was the other night, or last night when I made up that video for the latest Getting Around, they have a tournament in West Virginia where Super starts at 290 something. I think it's a 290.6 or 295.6 class. I don't know, it must be growing and big in West Virginia. I've never seen the boundary between supers that high. Like a 260.5, and I think the other one, I think it was 290.5.
0.5.
Yeah, everything came through as 0.5.
thanks, Dave.
Ron, what's the beef with Theodore?
I don't have any beef.
No.
I have no beef with anyone right now. I am
The
friends
Unity Customs guy. He hasn't been out here in a little while.
with everybody.
That's the first, fucking 2.5 years, Ryan?
I can't help it if everyone wants to fucking attack us. Yeah. What was I going to post? Oh, yeah. Are any of you guys going to TJ Foley's tournament? Yes.
Yeah, I will.
Armageddon? No.
Yeah, dude. I'm going to be there.
I don't support arm wrestling.
Also, we're announcing our food drive there for Winter Blast. And people can actually do it virtually this year because, like, it is a pain in the ass if you're going to a tournament to bring food with you. Yeah. So now people can actually do it virtually on their phone. Like, hey, here, you can choose something on the list of things that they need most, and like donate it that way.
When you say food drive, do you mean drive-through?
Yeah, that is the flyer there. Hold on, let me get rid of that.
Shouts out. Shouts.
Why do all they need is Twinkies? I don't get it.
Maybe shout out.
So that's I know. I am only going to donate like 6 grocery bags full of just Twinkies, half eaten. That's the link there at the bottom, and Tracy Walker is running this for us, and she's been helping a lot with all the fundraisers and stuff like that. So thank you to Tracy.
Thanks, Tracy.
She volunteered to like head that up, so she's like killing it this year because she found that you could do it virtual and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely.
Pretty cool.
We'll be promoting it a lot more at TJ's tournament, and then at Winter Blast, and then our next tournament that we're doing.
Oh yeah.
The domestic disturbance.
Oh yeah, the domestic domestic disturbance.
Yeah. We're gonna do one where it's gonna be just domestic disturbance, but everyone has to wear a wife beater.
That's actually hilarious.
They have to be stained.
Everybody has to walk in with a 6-pack of Milwaukee's Best.
And a few cigarette burns on it.
Yeah, exactly. Cigarette burns, like ketchup, mustard stain.
Maybe a little bit of crusted snot.
You have to come in with your knuckles already bleeding. It's like scabs.
Your wife has at least one black eye.
Oh, for sure. Dude, you know what? You know what's funny is every day now, Black Eye sends me a link to a flat Earth fucking video on TikTok.
Dude, you're
like he's trying to convert me.
Dude, He's a different bird. I like the guy, but he's
That's
different.
awesome.
He's
should
going
absolutely
tomorrow
keep
too.
that up. He should keep that up. I hope he keeps that up forever.
Ryan, can you
Dude,
fix your
every
glasses for
day,
me, please?
flat Earth, like, and the videos, like, if you were not intelligent and you watched one of these videos, you'd probably start to believe it.
What, you think you're on a spinning ball flying around and the water just hits normal? God, fucking idiot.
Sounds
Dude,
retarded, dude.
the one he sent me today was this dude's in a plane and he's looking at the
Was
clouds.
there
And
snakes on the plane?
the sun comes up in the clouds and
Was
not
there
at
Samuel
the
Jackson there?
horizon.
Guys, where did David Shaw go?
What?
Oh, Dave,
He has.
he got pulled
Hey,
over. Dude.
Dave.
Uh-oh.
He got pulled over by fake police officers and they're molesting him.
Turn the lights on.
You can't see me?
Dave hopped out the car and said, check my prison purse.
Oh,
Those
I hear him
police
screaming.
lights you saw were on top of Dave's car. He pulls people over and kills them.
That's why
Can you still see me?
No,
well,
Dave.
Can you? Okay, because I have the GPS up. I thought maybe the camera was still there. Okay, so I'll go back to the other screen so you know I'm still here. Hi there.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Hi, Dave.
Ryan, you said Black Ice sent you some stuff. What social media is he even on?
Who?
Black Ice.
He
He
sent it
does
through
have
AOL Messenger.
He has a YouTube name, and then the one he usually just texts me like a link to TikTok. Yeah,
Leave
but
that
he's not.
man
He's
alone.
not on Facebook or anything like that.
Bro, because I've looked him up on like Facebook, Instagram. That's really all I use. And YouTube, but I can't
Bro,
find.
he's one of those guys that's like, he should have social fucking media, dude. Someone needs to just like be his fucking promoter or something and promote him, because like he's exciting to watch arm wrestling and he's been doing it 12 plus years. Like, he should be out there, dude. But
Oh, I
I
agree.
don't know, he doesn't like social media.
Nitro puts him up on Facebook.
He's in my phone as Black Guy.
Dude, I remember at the at TJ's tournament last year, Ice was like dressed up as a pharaoh and was like, "Hey, what's up, Ice? How are you?" And he's
Yeah,
like,
remember that?
"I'm King Pharaoh," and I was like,
Yeah.
like okay, King
He's-
Pharaoh, but like,
He was super into character.
oh, dude, he was like well the character because him and his girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure, they both were dressed up, and he was like completely into
Yeah.
character.
Oh yeah, dude. I
think
just went as
you
my
guys
normal,
missed what Robert said. He said he has a group chat that says black guys.
I went as my normal self, and people were like, "What are you supposed to be?" And I was like, "Pedophile."
I remember that. I'm just gonna dress up as myself. I remember that.
Like a child predator.
I'm a level 3 sex offender.
Oh Christ!
I couldn't say arm wrestler because nobody would believe that.
Far-fetched.
Yeah, buddy.
Damn, Paul
Oh, yeah.
needs to come dressed as Peter Pan. That way you can't be within 500 feet.
Dude, at work, I was telling the guys at work, I was like, dude, I just bought this enormous warehouse. And they're like, seriously, for what? And I'm like, we actually moved into it. And they were like, why would you want to live in a warehouse? I'm like, the only way I can live with my daughter because I'm not allowed within 500 feet of her.
Oh my God!
That's awful.
That's good though.
Every time I say that stuff, my wife's like, you should not be a dad.
Oh fuck!
Natty Ice is not to be trifled with.
So, Ryan, how many hours of a drive you got to the tournament tomorrow? Like 3.5?
About 3.
3? That's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
I got to drive damn near fucking 5 hours whenever I go to your tournament.
Well, hey, we're going to be spreading out this next year, so we'll come down your way.
I love to hear it. I'm hoping, to be honest, I'm hoping next year I can throw my own tournament in 2024.
Yeah, do it.
I think that'd be sweet.
Do it, man. We'll help you promote the shit out of it.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. I would love to have a tournament. Maybe not in my city because my city's like not even city. My town's pretty small.
Yeah.
So like maybe like within 20 to 30 minutes of Kaiser. And
How
like,
long did it take you to get to Hagerstown?
Hagerstown,
Yeah.
an hour and 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too
Because
terrible.
we're gonna do another one there. We're gonna do Antietam every year.
Oh, Antietam was an hour and 20, 25 at the last place I went to.
Yeah.
Like
we're gonna do one there every year.
the brewery.
Yep.
Yeah, it was about an hour and 20, 25, something like that. That was actually the closest tournament we've ever been to.
Nice.
I told the old lady, she was like, how far is it this time? And I was like, only about an hour and 20. She was like, fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
Finally, not 5 hours like Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're gonna try to pick like certain tournaments that are gonna be the ones we do every year.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna try to do some in other locations. Like we want to do one up north, one further south, and just kind of bounce around.
Sweet.
We're in the process of getting a trailer that's gonna be our 98% trailer.
Nice.
And we're gonna like tag it all up and put all like that way we could put the tables on it like together.
Kind of like how Michael.
But we don't have to put them all together and all that shit, and keep all our equipment on it.
Kind of like how Michael Todd had like his traveling RV and whatnot.
Yeah, something like that.
Well,
that way, wherever we go with it, we could set up a tournament like easy.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah, that's our plan. So, actually, going to probably get it this week coming up.
Oh yeah, hopefully it's not too expensive.
It is, but it's like all blacked out, so it's like the Nightmare Edition. So we're gonna.
What brand is it?
Oh,
I'd have to double check.
Ryan, how did that go? Did you guys make up?
Actually, I walked right up. Dan was at the practice, and I walked right up to him, and I was like, "Hey, Dan, are you done being a dickhead?" And then I just like tapped him on the shoulder, and he was like, "Yes, Ryan." And then that was it. I just broke the ice,
And then he broke his arm.
Then I broke his entire arm.
Did you have anything for Dan or no?
Yeah, dude, he's not as strong as he was when he was heavier. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, dude, I'm
looking quite a bit leaner.
Like, it's crazy to feel the difference between, let's just say, like a top 10 76 and then a top 10 fucking super heavy or 242 guy.
Well, he said that now that he saw you pull Tim Lewis, now he wants to pull Tim Lewis.
Dude, no offense to Dan, but
I'm just kidding.
Tim Lewis.
I'm totally kidding.
Dude, I'm telling you, I do think I
Damn.
could win the first round on Tim, but the refs there were not the best.
Yeah.
It was also like, it would have been a cheeky pen anyways because he was trying to slip out. It would have been like, he fucking, whenever he tried to slip out, I took his hand to the center of the table and I pinned him, but the ref didn't call it.
There was one time where it looked like he slipped out in a losing position.
That was the first.
Yeah.
Still would have lost 3-1, you know what I mean? But 3-1 looks better than 3-0.
Yeah. You know why? It's because you're too old.
Too old.
He likes to pull the 21-year-old.
Yeah, dude, I got too much beard, I guess.
Yeah, he was like, no, this guy.
It's like, I'm not.
If you'd been younger and like no facial hair, he would have made that match last a lot longer. He would have let you win some of them.
Here, Bo. I'll hold your hand a little longer.
Just make this match last a little longer.
Like you win one, I win one.
You know he was a teacher?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's surprising.
He's like a math whiz, dude.
He's actually
he's super smart.
Yeah.
But could you imagine him explaining like Pythagorean theorem or something?
Oh my god, dude.
No. So today, class.
You ever see him sometimes? Like he just has like half his mustache shaved off and the other half's there. Like, how do you miss that?
Dude, it's so bad. Bro shaves his fucking mustache in like the mirror of his car.
He pulls someone every weekend though, it seems like.
And he wins.
All right.
That retard strength is something crazy, man.
Don't quit. That's why Ryan's in this. You know, he's got a chance.
I'm actually talking to Rob from Vitacell to see if they can remove and or give me an extra chromosome. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. Like, can you have one added or removed after the fact? You know, like what if we
Get an extra chromosome in your wrist. That's smart.
What if we kidnap someone and we just hold them down and inject them with an extra chromosome?
Do you think they could like do it locally, like to your like arms? So you
Like,
have
just
just like
your arm?
retard strength in one arm.
Yeah. So
Find a retarded chimp. That'd be even better.
in your penis. You have a retarded penis.
Nice.
Just hard all the time.
I got that dummy dick.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, my penis is dumb.
Dummy dick.
Or it's just mildly like it's really good at math. That's awful, dude. We're terrible people.
Like a savant penis.
But dude, like Kevin, like just injects fucking stem cells in his hands and fingers and shit. Like, oh, where can I put it? Let me just stick some down my urethra. Like,
Just looks for some free real estate on his
Paul
body.
and Ty was saying, like Devin might be like legit the person in the world that has had the most stem cells injected in their body.
He's basically
crazy.
the
Did you see
newborn.
that he went and did a ketamine treatment right afterwards?
Dude, I
Hell
see.
yeah.
The day
That was
after
crazy.
he went and did ketamine. God damn, Devin.
Dude, you know what's fucked up
Well,
is
that's
so
under the
Rob
doctor's care, though.
had like 150 vials of stem cells sent down to Florida, and they have like 3 minutes to load them in a freezer or a fridge or whatever, you know, when they arrive. So this dude that did it grabbed them, put them in the fridge, and didn't realize there was a whole other fucking pack in the bottom.
Oh,
So
fuck.
he missed 75 that got ruined. So Rob had to like fly someone back to his main office, get more, come back right away. All this crazy shit, dude. And he's like, someone's fucking paying for those. Like, that shit's not cheap, dude.
That's
There's
crazy.
probably going to be a lawsuit or some shit, man. That's crazy. Can you imagine, dude?
Yeah,
I wonder
you
where
gotta
they
figure they
harvest.
probably gave away $100,000 worth of stem cells on that trip, minimum.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think they're fetal stem cells? Like black market fetal stem cells? Or do you think how do you think these stem cells are harvested?
Isn't it literally like dead babies?
No, it's from the umbilical cord, like a knot. It's like there's pretty a lot of restrictions on it. Brian Shaw, the place he went, they took a whole bunch of his blood out, and then they took stem cells out of his blood, and they gave them back to him.
Oh, that's
So there's all kinds of ways.
That's PRP. That's
PRP. Yeah.
platelet-rich plasma.
Who?
That's all
Yeah,
that was.
that's PRP. But Sean Latimer got the stem cell treatment. They actually went into his hip bone and harvested them from there. I'm like, dude, that's gotta hurt because they gotta like break through your fucking hip to get these stem cells.
Dude, that motherfucker's strong. I tell you what.
He said it hurt like a motherfucker, but his teammate John Bailey said he didn't feel a thing.
Huh.
I guess it just depends. Kind of like tattoos. Like someone might come in and get their rib cage done, and they're like, "Oh, that was the worst," and then someone else is like, "That wasn't bad."
Maybe Sean's just a big pussy.
I mean, you can tell him.
I'll be all right. I'm good.
Yeah.
Literally one of the biggest men in arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you've seen, but he like absolutely destroyed me the last time I arm wrestled him.
Latimer, yeah.
Dude, he killed me. Left-handed. I
can't even get around his fucking hand.
Well, I pressed him to get to the straps, and it worked. But then he just was like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
All arm, no body, just. Choop.
Just the weight of
Real
his
arm
arm.
wrestling.
Yeah, like old school fucking 1970s arm wrestling.
He didn't even like
He
put
just
any effort
lunch
into this.
tabled you.
He just let the weight of his arm fall.
Yeah. Dude, it was ridiculous. But then I
Falling.
watched Goga flash him, which was fucking nuts.
I'll tell you what, dude. His gym looks fucking badass.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
That home gym's sweet.
He was in St. Louis at the Strongest Badge this year, and Bo Olsen flash pinned him, and he paced the room until he got back up on the table and ran back to the B side, and then caught Bo. And I don't remember what he was saying, but he was holding him center and talking shit during the match. Oh, it was so funny because Bo yelled in his face, "Flash pin, Bo!" That did not sit well with him.
How is your partnership going with Kotlo?
They reached out again, asking me to stream their event for them.
Did you tell him to fuck off?
No, I just add $1,000 every time to
Yeah.
the price.
Every time you guys
I'll do it.
make fun of me, it's
I'll do it.
1,000 more.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, yeah. Like I'm fully aware of the abuse I would get, and I'm fine with it because I don't really care what anyone thinks. But shit, you give me $5,000, yeah, I'll come. Keep talking shit. I'll hold a cell phone the whole time, and that'll be the stream. I don't care.
Exactly, dude. Fucking money's money.
We're trying
Yeah,
to
you're
raise
definitely
money.
pay me.
We're thinking about trying to get you like $5.
Dude, that would be sweet.
Yeah. And a sandwich.
And it won't be made by
But you
Dan.
got to make it with love.
Not
Make
the
it
one
with
you
love.
made. Not like the one you made Danielle, dude.
Yep.
That was awful.
That was-
Dude, at the end of the tournament, I randomly found a bag with fucking bread and like condiments and shit. I was like, did he just make the sandwich here in the hallway?
No, that was we went and got the shit in it. Like it never worked out. Like it wasn't time to do it. I wanted to do it on the stage in front of people. I didn't want to do it like off the side.
Yeah.
And it was just fucking full blown tournament mode at that point, so it just didn't work out.
Yeah. I think this year is going to be good because having Corey Miller and Sean Hancock involved, it'll run real smooth.
I agree.
Shit, Corey Miller can do like fucking 20 tables by himself if he wanted to.
I will.
I think I'm gonna
pulling all them
do.
tables too.
What's that?
You could probably pull in all
I
those
think I'm
tables
gonna
too at the same time.
All of them, yeah. Corey pull every class in there.
I think
But I think I'm going to do a different stream for every bracket. I think there's going to be a stream for amateur, semi-pro, pro. I think separate them all. That way it's not like you don't miss anything.
Dude, the cool thing is, I'm not going to say any names, but a female reached out. She said,
Judy?
She said, I will personally sponsor a cash prize for the women's division at Winter Blast.
That's so cool of Carolyn.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, was it Carolyn?
No.
That's so cool of Carolyn.
But it was someone that was like not happy with people attacking us.
Passionate.
Oh,
But,
I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you guys usually have pretty decent women's classes, right?
At Winter Blast, not the smaller ones. It's hard. Like smaller ones are hard, like because like at our smaller ones, we still try to do more weight classes for the women because that's one of the biggest problems. Like a lot of tournaments or promoters limit the women's classes down to like 2 classes. So we try to do more, but then when they don't show up, it's like you get stuck with fucking 30 trophies that you paid money for that now you got to like recycle, you know?
Yeah. So I like what Leonard and Denise do. They get like a generic trophy for the season, and then they'll do like a little stick-on plaque on it or whatever.
Yeah.
So that way it's unique to the event. That way you don't have to trash a whole bunch of trophies.
Yeah, well,
Interesting.
we're looking into that, but Winter Blast.
Well, it makes it more sense when you can buy 1,000. You can buy 1,000 of them for 50 cents compared to $12 each when you buy 85 of them.
Absolutely. Like if you go to like some of these bulk websites like Alibaba type shit, you can find trophies for nothing and they custom do them, but you got to buy 1,000, but it makes sense because if you're going to do a lot of tournaments, you buy 1,000 trophies,
So, you buy the trophies and you have to put them together. That's the second part. No.
Right. Yeah.
Just remember that. Don't have them show up the day of thinking you're going to have all these trophies. So you got to put the things together.
Right. Exactly.
But go grab it. We're I could completely see fucking Ryan up on the stage. Hey, go grab the trophies. I'm announcing the winners. And here's your bag of parts. Sub-assembly required.
Just hand it to him in a bag and be like, put it together.
Those medals weren't too bad at that one smaller 98 tournament.
Put them in a 98
kind of looked
bag.
over each other. They were fine.
Which thing, Dave?
The smaller tournament at the
VFW?
VFW, yeah. But those aren't trophies, those are medals. They weren't too bad.
No, those are like those are pretty cheap medals, and like you can design the sticker for them. Yep. So like for the smaller tournaments, a lot of times I go with that because we do a lot of weight classes for a small tournament. So the trophy prices would be crazy if we got like huge trophies for a small tournament. So it's hard. You got to kind of balance that out,
I have seen people do like all the same first place trophies, be a little nicer.
Yeah.
And then second and third be like a tier down.
We do that. We do that. Like Winter Blast, like pro first place, we have the dragons, and then it just goes down from there.
So are you doing the castings
there's no
again?
way we could afford to do first place for every class a dragon. Like, that would we just wouldn't be able to afford it.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize, like, dude, like last Winter Blast, we did not have much money left over at the end of that, like maybe $1,000. And people try to do the math, like, oh, you had 501 entries times this, and that's like fucking 17 grand or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but you got to subtract the hotel that was $4 grand of rent, and all the fucking trophies, then all the refs, and
all your expenses,
I don't know what other tournaments
and the gas cards,
but we pay our head refs $250 and our down refs $150. And everyone I've told that to says that's kind of high,
and it wasn't $530 either. Some were less cost.
But, we want people to come back to our tournament and help ref. So, like, I make sure we pay our guys, like, I mean, Winter Blast was a long ass day, dude. So, but yeah, I mean, once you're done paying everything and everybody, it's like, oh, we have $1,000 left, which that's similar to what you have left at a smaller tournament. So, but you don't have as much overhead and it's quicker and easier. So it's like, next year our plan is to do a lot of small ones so that we can raise money for Winter Blast to make Winter Blast better. Because without sponsors, like, once you start having to cover like flights and hotels, like you realize you don't have money, So that's why we always I never like book people's hotels till like a month out from the event because we got to wait till we get sponsors, Like we're kind of new.
You guys, are you 98 LLC?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we're legit, but we didn't like.
So you really need to be LLC with an EIN tax number so you can get a credit card that gets you mileage and points and shit. Yeah. So everything you spend on 98 goes towards a free flight or something like that.
We're in the process of doing that so that we can do that,
It helps so much.
Before we were only doing like one tournament a year, so we were like, eh. But now that we're growing rapidly, we're like, okay, we gotta start making the right decisions for the future. So But yeah, I mean, it
That'll
is
help you a
hard
lot.
because,
That'll
like,
give you.
since we're so new, it's like we don't have money saved up because we put every last dime back into it. So, next year when we do the small tournaments, all that money will build up and we'll throw it into Winter Blast at the end of the year. Plus, like you said, if we get company credit card, build up a credit, then we'll have a line of credit so that we can pay for things in advance, and then the tournament will just pay it off.
Yep.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, if I could cut in for a moment, I'll be
Jesus.
back. I have to feed the car and check into the hotel. See you later.
Oh,
Okay.
Or
Goodbye.
you could just go do it and not announce it. Ryan's father. Man, Dave gets uppity.
He
Yeah.
wasn't saying bye or nothing.
I know.
Fuck that guy.
He just
That's what I'm
talks right
saying.
over. He's
FTG,
kind of a bully, man.
You should see him at competitions.
Oh, dude, he blasts people.
I seen him
Oh, did
smack.
you guys know that there's a card tomorrow?
What's that?
There's that King of the Table thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It's getting
Okay.
like no hype.
Based off of that, John or Voda, who do you guys think? Dude, it's gonna be a banger.
It's hard to say
know.
because Voda has been kind of out
Yeah,
of the
he has
game for a while.
no activity. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
In some of his videos, he looks
I think
fucking
it's
insane.
he does look crazy, but
I think it's going to be one-sided.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever it is.
that's a high level of competition.
I think we're all rooting for Jonathan, but it's probably
That's the problem is you want John to win, but at the end of the day, it's like you never know.
Who do you? Yeah, it's like we want John to win, but who do you think's gonna win?
Right, exactly. That's always.
Voda. I think Alexei is going to take it.
Fair enough.
Everyone seems to think Voda is the favorite.
Yeah. Not surprised if he doesn't, but I think.
Yeah.
And not by
Yeah, there's talks about Alexei and Dennis while they're both still active.
Dude, Dennis is. I would like for Dennis to get a high level super heavyweight match after the way he took care of.
He's about to pull Devin.
On. Well, that's what I mean, but
how much higher level can you get? He's the champ.
Well,
I don't think he's going to have anything.
For those guys out.
He has to beating Devin, but I think Devin will pull it off.
Yeah.
You just better bring that hammer. That's all Devin knows.
R. Kelly's blood pressure just went up.
It's black right there, but I literally seen him get so red that I seen it through the black for a second.
I've been on the road since 5 a.m. My bad.
Jesus.
Dude, fucking
How many hours do you got to drive to get to this thing?
It's 20 hours. But I stopped at the Monster Factory. I was an hour and a half out the way.
Where were you coming from?
Oklahoma City.
What are you running from?
What?
Where did you leave from at 5 a.m.?
Oklahoma City.
Bro, why didn't you fly?
Because I got a trunk full of equipment.
Fair enough.
Yeah. How
yeah,
far?
I've flown to a couple. I can't bring enough. I don't feel comfortable doing it.
How far do you live from West Virginia?
20 hours.
If I drove straight there, it was almost 18 hours.
Damn.
Fuck that.
And then next weekend I go down to Florida.
Dude.
And that's a 21-hour drive.
Driving 45.
So you're going to go back home and then back down to Florida? No.
Yep. And I'll be at work Monday morning, 6 a.m.
I didn't even know you had a job.
After this 6 p.m. starting tournament.
I thought your job was just watching on the internet.
Is the R Kelly retard? That's ridiculous, dude.
Who asked that?
Yeah, I'm somewhere every weekend. I travel every weekend.
Was that your question, Dave?
That was my stupid question, yeah.
Ooh.
It was ridiculous, man.
You ever picked on some underage chicks?
Why?
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Robert, didn't you, the last time I talked to you, whenever you came to West Virginia, didn't you rent a Tesla or something like that and drove down from Oklahoma and it took you like 20 hours?
Oh yeah, that one. No, I rented a Toyota minivan, and it had the coolest freaking smart cruise control and lane assist. So I just got behind cars with it set at 90, and pretty much slept on the drive up there.
That's crazy. I remember you telling me.
What's this audio?
Ryan, you've got competition over there.
Dude, I wish I could do that because you can ask Josh. I fall asleep and hit fucking rumble strips on a regular.
My life flashes before my eyes.
I've been in a lot of accidents that I slept through.
Tool assisted.
Hopefully the insurance
Speed
is
run.
Bro, never got hurt in one accident ever.
Because you were completely asleep.
Dude, there was one accident that was real bad, and I went through the windshield and rolled off the hood, and I landed on my feet, and then I like fell to one knee.
Like a
And
superhero landing.
all I had was a little scratch on my palm from putting my palm down on the concrete.
You're so superhero.
All I heard was
landing.
superhero landing.
They
Yep,
were like,
exactly.
the cops came up and they're looking at the car and they're looking at me and they're like, "Did you go through that windshield?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
They're like, "What the fuck?"
Ron was like, "What's it to you?"
I had this one cop. I rolled a truck like 9 times, and like the passenger corner of the truck was like right here near my head. And like I got out and I was looking for my cell phone in the grass, and the cop pulls up and he comes running up to me and he's like, "Where's the victim?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Are you the driver of that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "No way." He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine." He's like, "I'm calling a fucking ambulance anyway." I was like, "Hey, if you feel you need to." But when you're sleeping, you're not all tensed up so you don't get hurt.
That's
You
why
kind of bounce around all like
You either got to drive sleepy or drunk.
Yeah.
To survive these
usually drunk drivers
accidents.
never get hurt.
Right. It's always like the person they hit or the passenger or something.
Oh yeah, they die.
But dude, like I looked at the sign and I'm like, I was starting to get tired and I'm like, 1 mile to the rest stop, and I'm like, oh, I'll pull over. And I didn't make it. So now when I get tired, I pull over right away and like take a nap.
Ryan's like, "Oh, rest stop, sweet."
I only need like, yeah, exactly. I only need like a 5-minute nap and then I'm good to go a few more hours, you know? But now that I got Josh who tags along with me everywhere, I'm like, switch. Actually, I take that back. Once I doze off, he's like, switch.
I'm like, "You're falling asleep." He's like, "No, I'm not." I'm like, "Bruh, you literally ended your sentence with a snore."
But for some reason, like if someone talks to me while I'm like falling asleep, I can answer. Like I subconsciously can keep talking.
Yeah, it's crazy. Your eyes are closed. You're breathing. You're fucking driving straight, and you're asleep.
He's like, "Dude, you're sleeping." And I'm just like, "Come on, no, I'm not."
Ron,
Like I wasn't even sleeping.
I hope you get tired tomorrow. But like, Ron, what's your social security number?
Dude, I can't. I mean, listen. I can't even use my social for anything because the last 4 digits are 1111. So I'm like, fucked, dude.
All right, so what are like the first 3 and the middle 2?
The first 3 are 001. So it's like, dude, my fucking social, like, I never forget it because it's very easy to remember. Like, if I tell someone, then they remember my fucking social. That's how easy it is.
Do you think Dave Chafee has it easy to remember social?
The middle 2 numbers are 98. That would be funny. It's close, though.
I'm now Ryan Grondin.
Right? All these hackers are listening like, oh,
sweet.
I can just guess the 2 middle numbers. Just try them all.
Damn, Paul Talia just blocked Bo now. Fuck.
Yeah. Right? I think we should be placing bets on whether Travis is going to slap me tomorrow or not.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
record it. Just FYI.
I was about to say I'm gonna get out my GoPro and I'm gonna record it.
Dude, Black Ice hit me up and he's like, do you think Travis is gonna slap you tomorrow? I was like, nah. He's like, either way, bro, I got your back. I was like, thanks, man.
Hey, Ryan, show up with a piece of paper that says I won't press charges if Travis Bagent slaps me in the face. Like, dude, just fucking get it over with, and then hand him the paper.
Bro, I'll make a T-shirt that says it.
Or tape a piece of paper on your back that says "slap me."
Dude, what if me and him do like a slap, like 1 round slap boxing type thing, like slap fighting?
Which arm?
I think he might slap
I'll do
your
righty.
face completely off.
He can do left, but I'll do right. I don't know,
at the
dude.
same time.
When he was talking about fighting and he started doing those jabs, I'm like, instantly not afraid.
Yeah, but in the exact same sentence, he said, "Hell, he might whoop my ass. I don't know."
Yeah, he did say that. He did say, I don't know if I can kick his ass, but I think I can. I mean, he's just not a fighter, but he's still a 200 and something pound athletic dude, you know? He just doesn't know how nimble I am just because I'm a larger fella.
I think he used to be a pitcher, right? Back when he played baseball.
Now he's a catcher. Sexually.
Jesus.
This is what you're gonna be seeing tomorrow, Ryan. As soon as you meet Travis.
Yeah, because you want to see him slap me.
A little bit of POV action.
On video, it's gonna get views.
Exactly.
I'm okay with it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You ever put that on top of your head?
I would like to. I need to.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Travis? He said he's okay with it.
Dude, has anybody worn a GoPro on their head to like arm wrestle?
No.
Like in a match?
I will say, you know, Sonic Chang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and who was it? Him and
Nico
Jerry
Luger?
Norris and there's another.
Jerry?
Yeah, him, Jerry Norris, and Neo. They were like recording like over top of the heads of the matches, like how Ingen does.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people do that, but they were doing that.
Yeah, Nico, he's got good content on TikTok and stuff.
Oh, not Nico. Neo. He's like
the
an 8-year-old.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but Nico has that arm wrestling, whatever it is. But he has some good content, like from their practices and stuff.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, Neo does some cool stuff, like that over the top stuff.
Yeah, Neo has some good content. Honest to goodness, they all have pretty good content.
Yeah. I know. I got to get back to making my ridiculous training videos.
Oh, dude. Didn't you say that someone messaged you like, what exactly does this do for your arm wrestling, bro?
Dude, like, a lot of I don't know why, but a lot of people like from different countries like don't have the same sarcasm as we do. And people would message me and be like, "That's doing absolutely nothing for you. Why do you have one in your mouth?" And I'd be like, "What do you mean, dude? That's the most important vector."
Dude, it's the jaw strength. It keeps your
when
neck.
you run your mouth on fucking line, you have to fucking have that vector covered. But like a lot, no offense to David the terrorist, but a lot of Russian dudes message me like, "Why you do this?" You know, like,
why you do this?
I'm like, it's just how I train, man. Fucking extreme.
That video was a classic.
The best part was that Devin and Levon shared it. That's what really I was like, oh shit. Like back then, I was like a brand new arm wrestler, you know. I was like, oh damn, man. Holy shit, Michael Hawks. Michael Hawks is in the house. Dude.
What's up, Mikey?
I see David. I see Bo. Who else is there? Ryan.
Dude.
Who is that in the middle up there?
Talking to you.
What's up, fellas? Sorry to interrupt.
That's the down ref from Henny's.
I didn't know what I was getting into here.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey.
Are you going to West
Nothing good.
Virginia
When's West Virginia?
tomorrow?
He's in the car already.
You're not going.
No, sorry, no.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
what's
going-
up, David?
I'm going down to check it out.
What's
Dave
up?
was just saying you're the weakest one on the team.
Well, lately,
No,
perhaps.
he
No,
would never say that.
I've never. Are you just in the car to get go somewhere quiet to talk?
Oh yeah, I'm just in my driveway.
That's where I masturbate too.
Been there. Had to do it.
That's where you masturbate.
Go out of the car.
This is
His
that
driveway?
wouldn't be typical for me.
You don't want this talking to anybody else's ears. That's a good move.
Hey, you guys do this like every Friday, huh?
Yeah,
Cool.
just hang out.
Touch
Just hang
tip.
out and chat.
I'm sorry, I'm still
We
getting.
have
smoked.
no lives.
Hello, friends.
What's up, Mike? How you feeling, buddy?
Look at that. David Marr says
Pretty good.
Hawks is a beast.
True that.
See that? All the usual suspects know you.
Yo, Mike,
Josh
you're
Berger
going to be
said,
up for a while?
What up, Mike?
What's that?
You're going to be up for a while?
Yeah, I think so.
You just missed Dave's show. He had to leave earlier.
Is Dave's coming on?
Yeah, he was on. He had to go check into his hotel.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like to chat with Dave every once in a while.
I like to chat with him right before bed so that I can fall asleep.
Like a bedtime story.
Dude, sometimes he calls me and like I just mute it and I'm like doing the dishes for an hour and he just keeps talking. Like, I don't even have to say anything. He just keeps going for like an hour.
That's awesome. Just
Yeah.
his presence.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
That's cool.
Every once in a while I just unmute it and just go, yep. And then he just keeps on going.
Hey, do you guys normally have a lot of people join?
Yeah, some nights, dude, we get like a full house. Like sometimes like Jake Ward comes on, the Aussie arm wrestler. A lot of people come on now, like from around the whole country. Like it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's
People are
what's up.
trickling in and out.
And people just pop up on the screen and
Yeah,
boom, we're in their conversation.
Yeah.
yeah, just jump in and talk with us.
That's wild. I've never done nothing like this before.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
pretty cool.
you guys invited me before, but I didn't know like what to do about it, so I just kind of ignored it.
Well, at first, when you're like, do I really want to go on a fucking screen with like 10 guys and talk?
Yeah,
Like super gay, but
it's kind of weird.
it is fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
How long have you been arm wrestling, Mike?
3 years now. I'm
Nice.
on my third year, like pretty much 3 solid years.
Wild.
So my first practice, believe it or not, was with Paul Italia.
Yeah,
He invited me. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but
I
Oh, no, he
remember.
told us.
I remember when you went through that phase where you were like, "You pussy arm wrestlers, I'll crush you."
yeah,
But
that
then
was
you
a
came out and you were like,
phase. because
going to a practice humbled you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got humbled pretty quickly. They basically called me out. They were like, "Oh yeah, so then come over to a practice," and they were over in Sebastopol, which is like 3 hours from me out in California. And I
Yeah,
was, all right, cool, I'll do it. And so like 2 weeks later, I went out to practice, and Nancy Locke was there. You guys know Nancy Locke?
Yeah.
And who else was there? Eric Wolfel,
yeah.
Paul Italia, Luke Kent.
Oh,
was
shit.
out there. I didn't get to arm wrestle with Luke that day. I don't know why. Like probably
Did they
'cause I
put
got
you with the
smoked.
lightest guy to like fuck with you?
Man. Yeah, and I bet he's strong. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So I got there and I started arm wrestling, and I kind of realized what it was all about.
Yeah, and then you're like, now I need to do this.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty much like that.
That's awesome, man.
And then David messaged me when I moved to New York. Yeah.
What was he like? Hey, was he like, hey, you're a stud like I am. You want to hang out?
Well, maybe not like quite like that, but it was similar. Yeah. He's like, hey, we're having practice over here at Torrance house.
And then you show up and he's in fucking short shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want
Yep. And I'll never forget, dude. I showed up and I was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Mike." And David's like, "Hey, shh, his kids are sleeping." I was like, "Oh shit."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but then we arm wrestled and
Yeah.
fucking here we
You were
are.
like, dude, these short
I was
shorts,
very
I'm
surprised.
joining this team.
I was very
Yeah,
surprised. Mike
dude.
came in so strong.
Ah,
Dude, you did, especially that left. It was a problem right from the get-go.
yeah,
With who?
yeah. I actually remember you saying that, and that's cool, man.
I think Joe was there too, Joe Sullivan. Probably at the same
I
time.
can't remember if he was
Unless that
there
was the
the
next one.
first day. Yeah,
Probably
maybe
not the
it was
first
the next one. Yeah, because we had several practices over there at Torrin's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that kind of got it kickstarted. And then, like, into the next year, once New York State Underground started, we were pretty much practicing.
Yeah, I think that was around
regularly.
COVID times. That's why we weren't at the gym
Yeah.
or Grimaldi's house. We were just
Yep.
kind of in
Yep.
little cell groups.
Yeah, meeting Grimaldi was cool because he was like a legend. You guys were like,
Yeah.
oh, wait, you
We
meet
hyped him up for
Grimaldi,
every
it's
practice.
Mike Grimaldi, you know?
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
what's up, fellas? It's good to see you. Hey, Bo, how you doing, brother?
Good, brother. How you been?
Good, man. Ooh, I dread the day I see you again, bro.
I don't know.
No, you got me last time, dude.
That was right hand. Your left hand still beat me the last time.
I don't know. You're so quick to fucking get in there, dude.
If I go arm, it's different. But your hand is strong as shit.
I feel weak. So, fellas, I figured out something, and it was pointed out to me. So, like I'm working angles and stuff here.
Yeah.
So, the camera. So my finger strength, like here.
Nick Maripodi.
Yeah. Yep, just like that. I don't think my finger strength is strong enough to contain my wrist. You know what I mean? So like pronation, it drives through my fingers, and
then they get your wrist.
Peels back my wrist. I don't think I have enough of this going on.
Get like the top roll eliminator, right?
Or the wrist.
And I just hit the front of it with just my fingertips and fucking like just try to fucking just do the fingers.
Just the fingers, like from that first knuckle down.
Yeah,
and I think
like, I'll still do the whole hand and wrist on like other handles.
Right.
On the top roll eliminator, I try to just the tips of my fingers at the tip of the tool and just like try to fucking contain the weight like just with the fingers.
Or Mikey, if you have that wrist max, if you got that,
you can do the same thing with the wrist mask. Just don't use your whole hand. Just try to arch your hand so just your fingers are on it.
You gotta like keep space up there on that high knuckle, right? And
and just like work that, dude.
And so also, I feel like in the setup too, like when you're trying to get high knuckle, I feel like maybe I haven't been paying attention to the right knuckle.
Yeah.
Right.
So
yeah,
like
you want your
knuckle,
So
like that angle is stronger than this angle.
Yeah.
You know
you want your top two knuckles towards you to be the highest, probably. You know?
Sure. Yeah, right. Because you want your riser in there too. Like
It depends on who you're pulling.
I was about to say it also depends if you're gonna be a low hand or a low hand soft roll or a post soft
What's your go-to like usually?
I don't know. I think I just try like the fundamental shit, like just try to hook.
Yeah.
Like curl, like get as much wrist in as I can and just like back pressure.
Yeah.
But oftentimes somebody that's got a good top roll, dude, they'll blow right through my fucking hand. It's like my hand is too long and my wrist isn't strong enough to hold it.
Well,
those guys are like snipers. Like they go for that one lethal hit and they put all of it in there, like their whole being, and that's where because we're trying to be well-rounded. Like I know I have that fault myself, trying to stop the match, and I'm not really hitting for anything, really just kind of hitting to stop the match rather than hitting for a true position or a true pin, like some of these guys that just fly sideways, selling everything into a top roll.
Right.
And that's how they go through so fast. Like Grimaldi, he just puts everything into that hit, whereas I'm trying to focus on stop instead of doing my own hit. Right. Yeah, I think that's where the fault might be.
Offense versus defense versus just attack and attack, right?
Yeah.
You're like fighting for that initial position. Yeah.
And in my opinion, Mike, your left seems to naturally go for like a posting top, and then your right kind of tends to go more inside for more like a hook. Even though your hand's really fucking strong, it seemed like whenever you faced me, at least, it seemed like we both kind of went in for the hook. But your
Like
left,
right-handed.
yeah, right-handed,
Yeah.
it seemed kind of went inside for the hook. But
Right.
left seemed like you kind of wanted to go. Like whenever I was watching matches, because we didn't get to face each other at Keystones. But it seems like your fucking posting is really strong.
That's awesome. And so like when I go inside with you right-handed, you've got that mean press, Bo. You just get right in there, almost like when I'm hooking. If I'm almost turning right into it.
Is it comparable to say Nanya?
If you're pressing, I'm gonna want to be way up high and get over top.
Yeah.
Right?
You want to try and take if I'm trying to press, you want to take my hand. You don't want to go inside.
Is Bo's press comparable to Nanya?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait, say that.
Cuss him out, Mike. Cuss him out.
Is Bo's press comparable to Nanya's?
I would say stronger. I would say stronger. So
to be honest, I think Nanya.
I remember having like a match with Nanya. Kind of flashed me. I feel like he was just more speed, and I wasn't ready.
I think you underestimated him, to be honest.
Definitely, because I've beaten Nanya before. Like he wasn't, Bo. I knew going in that he was strong. You know what I mean? And
I don't really
I feel like Bo beat me more on strength than on just fast technique. You know what I mean? Because Nanya, I was pissed. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Right.
But Bo was like a battle.
Yeah, we had a battle.
Right. I don't count Nanya's win on you at all.
Nanya's speed on his press is ridiculous.
It's not gonna show up in the air system. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we lost him. We lost Michael Hawks.
I hate losing Mike Hawk.
The cigarettes got him.
Mike Hawk, come back. That was cool of Mike to join, though.
The cigarettes got him.
What a guy. I know, my voice. I worked in this fucking, this building where they just grow mass loads of weed.
Nice.
And my voice.
Did you man the glory hole?
My voice has just been gone since then. I don't know what chemicals they put on it or whatever. But I can't talk to that, dude.
It could be the semen dust in the air.
It could be the semen dust, and I'm just inhaling, dude.
No wonder it was so good.
You know?
Nah, you're used to that.
R. Kelly unmuted himself just to say that.
Yeah. So what is your guys' opinions on Paul and Nanya's match? Because Nanya I'm sorry, not Nanya.
I think it's going to be a good match, dude, because I pulled them both. They're both pretty strong.
I think Paul wants to pull me so he has an idea of what Nanya's going to feel like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because me and Nanya have already competed against each other, even though it was left-handed.
Yeah.
Me and Nanya have competed against each other. I feel like Paul wants to get relatively.
Mike, what do you think? Paul Italia or Nanya?
Nanya.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, so I pulled Paul Italia, but that was 3 years ago, 2020, early 2020, March. And I don't know. He's been training, right?
Mm-hmm. He's been winning too.
Dude, he's definitely leveled up since then because a few weeks ago, remember he lost a super match with Dan Schwartz? A few weeks ago, he was smashing Dan like he wasn't even there.
Who's that?
I didn't even know Paul and Dan had
Dan the Nightmare Schwartz.
Wait, who was smashed Dan? Paul
Italia was up in New York a few weeks ago.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, he definitely leveled up.
Oh, Dan's small, but he's small. Well, Dan's strong, but he's smaller than Paul.
Yeah. But
Paul's small too, but he's
3 years ago, he crushed Italia.
Paul's
he's definitely leveled up since then.
Mike, Paul's your weight right now. He's 195.
Yeah,
he got bigger then because he's shorter in stature. He's short.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled him at knuckles up a little bit, and his arm felt pretty strong, but I felt like I had something for his hand and wrist.
So you feel like you can top roll him?
Well, like he tried to pronate into me, and I stopped him right there.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: a strong enough arm might be
pronated,
just enough to get through a press. Like think Hermes and Jerry. You know, usually to beat somebody in the press, you might have to go in a hook.
Yeah, I think if I can keep him on if I can just fucking keep him here,
yes,
I think I'm good.
Exactly. So Paul, from what I remember pulling him, he had a hard, like I got a big hand and everything, but I remember him specifically saying that he had a hard time getting around. He was like, hey guys, tell me how to get around this guy's hand, you know?
Yeah.
So if you can keep that space and keep back pressure, like on his fingertips, I don't think he's gonna get the real estate, you know?
Right.
And
I feel like if I just like load up back pressure and stay fully supinated and I just come back, boom.
Yes.
If I can get him here, I'm just gonna wait.
Right.
Like let him. He's gonna gas himself out trying to curl out of that.
So Ryan, you need to, when you set up, if you're wanting to actually top roll and in your head you're thinking top roll, you need to set up into his fingertips more than into his hand.
Right.
The deeper into your hand, the worse it's going to be. The more fingertips, the better.
See, and I'm not a top. You know, I'm more of a hooker. So like this is new to me, trying to top roll. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Bo. We can fuck around a little.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll show you what I'm trying to do.
Definitely.
You guys live pretty close?
No, he's just going to West Virginia, and I am too. So
works out
tomorrow.
perfectly.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's what's up. So, Bo, what are you saying? Like, when you're setting up for that defense, like thumb back.
Well, like,
are you more like this or not going in so deep? And
so if you're trying to set up for a top roll, like if this is like your opponent's hand, right?
Yep.
You don't want to be like, okay, hold on, this is fucking weird. All right, so imagine this is like, oh, okay, come here.
Look at David.
So imagine this is, open your hand up. So imagine this is your opponent's hand, right?
He just has a hand on cue.
Yeah, it's so small. But you don't want to be deep in their hand like this. Lift your hand up. You want to be more into their fingertips like this when you set up. So then it's easier to bust their hand back like this.
Sure.
If you're deep in their hand like this, you're gonna be going right Paul's lane into his arm.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep. So, but the only issue I see with that is you kind of have to go with a low hand, not to cover that knuckle.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you're so far back with a high hand, you're gonna cover that knuckle. So is it more of a low hand grip and then an adjustment in the ready go?
It depends what I guess you want to set up for. So for me, so if you want to get as high as possible to get your webbing higher, you can low hand. Or if you just want to get your knuckles high, you can get up high like this.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like against Tim, I tried to low hand. It didn't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean, bro? Like his arm was just so retardedly strong.
Yeah.
And then Zach in the last round was like press, and I was like, okay, and that did not go well.
Everybody that beats Tim gets outside of his fucking like top rolls.
Yeah.
Top roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they get outside of his power.
Yeah. If you get him off his bicep, he's got nothing. You know. Oh,
You're
Paul Cruz in the house.
Really strong. I think you'd
Hey,
have.
What's up, Paul?
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Same old. Heading to work as usual.
Yes, sir. How's it going, man?
Same old. I had that same problem Paul was talking about as far as getting into a top roll.
Yeah.
For some reason I end up getting dumped in, and instead of me pulling out, I set too far deep. Like he was saying, you need to be more on their fingertips and stop worrying about trying to lock your thumbs. You got to like kind of bend your thumb at the knuckle here. I don't know if you can see it, but bend it here and pull it back so you're not in their hand and you're more on their fingertips. So otherwise they're going to get too much in your hand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what just happened to me in my super match. He actually wrapped around and locked on my thumb where I went to get out. I had no chance of leaving my hand.
Yeah.
I I watched that video that Paul Lynn and him pulling at the Monster Factory, and Paul Lynn actually ripped his skin open trying to get out of it. That's why he was bleeding, because the guy grabs your thumb so hard. But because if you set in too deep, he's just going to hold on to it.
He's got
That's
your
the
whole
exact
thumb.
problem.
Right.
Yep. But that's a problem I have myself.
That sucks that Paul lost from taking his finger off the fucking peg.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was awful.
I mean, he was pretty far off. He was like 8 inches off the peg. But it always sucks to win and lose on fouls. I'd rather get my ass kicked.
That's what BJ was like, dude. That's the first time I've ever won and like didn't actually win a fucking any of the rounds.
Yeah. No, it was a good round. It was actually great.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Better than mine was.
It was a good event, though.
That was a great event.
You guys put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably lost money, but it was a good event.
Yeah. I don't know. They're talking about another one, so we'll see what's coming up.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the lineup.
Yeah.
Those guys did really good, man. I didn't expect Jablonski to go through Chafee with that fucking press, dude. That thing was so fast.
He looks like he's a baby, and he's 37 years old.
Yeah. He looks like he's just a giant baby.
Yep.
But dude, his press was serious. Like that shit was fast.
Yeah, like I was
like, what the fuck just happened?
And to be honest, he trains differently than a lot of other pullers.
Yeah.
The way he trains strictly for the press, it seems like.
And his Narbors are retarded.
Yeah.
Like he's doing like a human plus some weight.
Yeah.
And now we see that it's kind of translatable.
All those guys were super nice, though. Everybody there was super nice.
Yeah, for my first super match card, I couldn't have asked for a better card to be on either.
Definitely.
Dude, when Marcio had like his 30 family members in the front row screaming and stuff, I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
Blocking all of us from seeing.
Yeah. right. Yeah, they're all standing up like, God damn it.
Dude, that Marcio and Pablo match is fucking insane.
It's the best match I've seen live.
That was great. Well, that was a rematch.
Yep.
They didn't pull tournament. The Arnold's. I was at that. And Pablo went through Marcio. Like we were all like, holy crap. And after seeing what he did at this event, it was Marcio was not letting that happen again. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And that was
just two. Right hand was at Arnold's only.
Yep.
Damn. Because
I just wanted to. Go ahead.
Pablo's left hand is better than his right hand, right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, dude.
Even Pablo, when I walked out to the hallway, he's like, "Why didn't you slip and go to the strap? You're stronger in the strap." I'm like, I couldn't get there. He had so much of me. Pablo, he's such a nice guy, but he looks intimidating. If you don't know him, it's like I don't want to talk to this guy.
His Meta wants to know if Paul Cruz is going to Winter Blast.
I'm gonna try and make it. I'd like to go. It's just I might have to go and go home. That's the whole thing. I just I got so much. My son just got married a couple weeks ago. We're going on a cruise in April for his. He wants all of us as the family to go on a cruise together.
Sick.
So
yeah.
I'm old.
Well, look, if the cruise is in March, you have to cancel it.
No, cruise in
cruise. Isn't that cool?
Cruising with the cruises.
That's cool though.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna try. Even if I have to just go up for the day and then drive back home, which always fucking sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
I mean, I came last year, right? The week after, was it the week after Arnold's?
Yeah. Well, this year I think it's gonna run faster and smoother with Corey Miller.
I mean, I don't think it could possibly go any slower.
Yeah, last year was tough.
Yeah. I pulled my last. Me and Nick Stone pulled at 9:45 at night.
I know, dude. Yeah.
I didn't even get to pull Derek after. Like I wanted to after pull with Derek, and he was already probably in bed. I got to after pull with Austin a little bit, which was nice. But
yeah, I don't know. Like usually The Winter Blast before ran way smoother and faster.
Well, you had a lot of amateurs this year.
Yeah, I know. One class had 27 guys in it, dude.
Oh, now how are you doing it this year? Are you running like the amateurs and everything totally separate and just starting to?
We're gonna run a shitload of tables all at once, and we're gonna schedule it like, you know, I don't know exactly how yet, but we're gonna be like, you know, amateurs come register between 10 and 11, and when 11 hits, that's it, they're done, and we can start them right away technically.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, are you going to start running the amateurs, getting that all out of the way, or not letting them run in both things? Or are you going to let it if they want to pull an amateur and pro? Because that's, you know, I feel like there was more amateurs than there were pro in the whole thing.
There definitely was.
Oh, there definitely was.
I don't know. We have a meeting we're gonna have with Sean Hancock. He's reffing, and with Corey Miller and his crew, and we're gonna kind of come up with how we're gonna make it run as smooth as possible. You know.
Yeah.
So as soon as we have that meeting, I'll have more answers on how we're going to accomplish that. But we are going to have like a bigger crew doing registration to get that more streamlined, to get people in there quicker. Because there was a line last year, and like we were like, every time it got down to like 2 people, 30 more people showed up, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I got lucky. I walked right in. But I got there a little later. But Dave was sitting there, just registered me 1, 2, 3. I was in and out.
Nice. But yeah, we're doing a lot of things to try to make it faster. We might run like 4 to 6 tables and just try to slam it out.
Well, you were running what, 3, and then towards the end you ran the girls on the side, which kind of sucked. We definitely got to build the girls up in this sport too.
That's why we're someone actually reached out to us, a female, and she was like, "Hey, I want to sponsor a cash prize for the women."
That's awesome.
So we're gonna do a cash prize for the women, and we lowered their entry fee to try to get more women to come out. You know, so hopefully that will help. You know, and then we got that VitaCell thing, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but the only thing is, now where is the VitaCell thing? Like, if you say you win overall, you get the $7,000 VitaCell. Where do you got to go to use it?
I don't know, because like they just all traveled down to Florida and did a bunch of VitaCell down there. Like that dude Rob travels all over the country.
Yeah, because I saw him in West. I met the VitaCell guy in West Virginia at East vs. West finals.
Yeah, so he's a good dude, and basically how we're gonna do it to make it fair. I mean, we're not 100% sure on this yet, but like say first, second, third, first plate, like we're gonna do like kind of like a raffle so that it's not like the biggest dude there winning it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because then it's only going to be the biggest dude there. Yeah.
So if we take first, second, third of every single class, and that's like an entry, like a raffle ticket, and then if you pull multiple classes and you place, that's like 2 raffle tickets. You know what I mean? Like that way, everybody kind of has a fair chance in the top 3 to win it. So if the light guys would never have a chance to win that if we did like a best overalls. Like who's gonna win? Like Sean Latimer or something, or it's gonna be, like a big dude, or Nick, like Nick Stone is gonna win it. And he probably doesn't even need it. So we're putting in the rules too. Like if you win it and it's something you don't need, that you can gift it to someone,
which is actually amazing.
That might actually need it.
Yep.
So we're trying to come up with a fair way so that it's not just like the biggest monster winning it.
It's just going to be this. Yeah, you don't want the supers to just take it. Thank you. See you later. Bye.
Yeah, that's what would happen, right? So that's what we're trying to avoid. That way, everybody has like a fair chance to win it.
I think that's a lot better than just giving it to the overall.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to brainstorm. Like, how can we do it fairly in an overall? Like, it's impossible. So,
yeah, every time they had like a really big cash prize. Well, not every time. Aside from the semi truck winning, they had like that kind of raffle thing, like for the one ATV that John Brzezinski was like giving out because he was like not in the tournament, but he was helping run it. and he would like turn a key. Like every winning arm wrestler got the key, and he would turn it for them. He would, shake his head no if it, didn't start, and whoever's key started the ATV, he got the win. Well,
Yeah.
or the prize.
We
Kinda
That's
talked
awesome.
that.
like first place maybe gives you 3 entries, second place 2, and first place
That's
3
pretty cool.
entries, second place 2, and third place 1.
I think
So that,
getting
like,
it weighted
first
that
place
way,
had
if it's
a
not all
little bit
overall
better
winners.
chance to win it.
Yeah.
So
I think
Yeah, we'll
Brandon
see.
Moore did that for a Florida arm wrestling competition, didn't he? For like a motorcycle. They gave out like random keys to see if they fit in the bike.
yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely remember seeing something like that with the motorcycle. I
We're
remember
just
something.
gonna give a bicycle that says Harley on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Probably
just-
some
But Joe,
Ted. He
I'm
could
heading
probably swing
out.
it.
Y'all have a good
See you,
night.
Bo.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll get like a Huffy and just
Peace out,
put
Bo.
fucking Harley on it and
Good
raffle
seeing you
that off.
guys.
You could probably
Good
get
night.
one from Alibaba.
Yeah, well,
And
you
Jack
got
was
that.
wrong.
You got that guy, Greg Sharp, doing that final in San Diego. That's out of Harley Davidson.
That's awesome. The
I
first
got
one,
that.
I almost got Harley as a sponsor, but they had spent their quota for that quarter on advertising already. So, but
My
it's hard to
problem,
get the big one.
it's hard to get sponsored, but I don't know how you guys established and company wise. Like certain companies won't do like individual athletes. Like I got a friend that works at a good company that sponsors NASCAR, and they got their own car, the names on the car and stuff like that. But yet I'm a little nothing, and they won't throw me a few dollars.
Right. We go about it in different ways. This year we're trying something new too. Usually, like we have like a tiered list, silver package, gold package, platinum, whatever. And that package comes with something like you get, like say you pick the $500 package. It comes with you get a banner at the tournament. You get placed on our podcast. You get a bunch of Google reviews, good Google reviews for your business. A lot of the people love that alone. They're like, dude, if you guys could give me some good reviews. I'm like, dude, all I got to do is fucking ask our 98%ers and you'll have like 30 good reviews tomorrow, dude. Like, so a lot of people love that. And, or a t-shirt or something that, it makes it worth them giving the $500 or whatever. But then we're doing something else where we're going to do like a booklet for the tournament. And like all these small businesses like pizza houses and, this and that, we're telling them like quarter page, $25, half page, $50, whole page, $100, like smaller amounts. And, that shit adds up quick. But a lot of them are like, yeah, dude, here's my business card. Use that as my ad. Or like, here's a coupon. And they're like, here's $25. So like, we're just going to make this booklet with all kinds of like ads in there. And then in the beginning of the book will be like the order of things of how we're going to do it at Winter Blast. Kind of like, a little fucking like, here's how it's going to go book.
Well, the other thing that's good is if you get that out to guys before Winter Blast, they have an idea of like when I left the next day, we went to like IHOP or Pancake House, whatever was right around the corner from the hotel.
Right.
So like if they were a sponsor or whatever, and there was a 20% off coupon, I would just say 20% off on them and gave it to them. And they should have, everybody who gives you a card or whatever should have something you can scan when you go to that place. That way they can track that it came from you. That way next year when you do it, they're able to track it and they're like, well, you know what, we got so much from you guys. Let's do it again. It'll lock you in.
Absolutely. You know how I go about it is wherever my tournament is, I just go to Google Maps and fucking open it up and I hit every fucking business in like a 5-mile radius. Because, a lot of them, if you say you're throwing something local, they want to support local business. So I'm like, dude, we're going to have like 200-300 people coming to this thing. They're all going to be looking for stuff to do and eat. And usually like right there, that sells them, especially for the lower cost ones, like $25. Like what business can't afford that? So that's kind of one of the options we're running with this year, just to try to raise money.
Yeah, even food. I think food, get all these meatballs in one place. They're always hungry. I mean, fuck, my wife and a girlfriend ended up fucking door dashing or Uber Eats and fucking McDonald's last year when we got at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So it's always like, you know, if it's in a book and it's in front of you and you're looking at it and you're right there, you can just call anything and have it delivered to the hotel.
Right. Shit, right across the street, there's like a Chick-fil-A, all kinds of shit around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna, you know, we're always trying to do something different, you know. It's hard because, like, you know,
FTG.
you run out of ideas because everybody's trying to do different ideas, and you don't want to copy people, you know. But
who the fuck cares? As long as if it works, it works.
Ideas. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Longhorn. Get Longhorn.
Plus, working overnight shits for the birds.
Yeah. A lot of sponsors want to give like items instead of money, you know, like here's a free handle to get raffle off, or, you know, here's some gift card, or which is fine with me because we'll just give it away, you know.
Yeah, well, like gift cards are good as long as it's not just a specific place in that town.
Yeah.
Because everybody's coming from all over.
Right. It's just like, obviously, like the ideal thing is to get money because, you know, it's expensive when you start after covering like flights and hotels, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I do.
Just to rent that hotel is like $4,000, you know.
What, for the room?
For the venue.
To use that the conference room that you guys are in.
To use that area, yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. But you know,
what is the room? What is the room a night? I saw you just put something up. How much is the room a night? I don't even remember what it was.
I think after taxes, it comes to like $150.
Yeah, that's what it was last year.
It's like $135, but after taxes, it's $150. But you're getting like the $200 room for that. You know, they discounted it.
I mean, it seems like a regular room to me.
Yeah. It's like, who knows? I don't know what the difference is anyway. But man, was it nice to just come out of the hotel room and walk over to the fucking tournament?
No, it was great to just be able to walk out and put my wife to bed.
Yeah, like my wife and daughter like just went to bed, and I was like, and then I'd run in there for a quick second for whatever and come back, and I was like, this is nice.
And I was literally right down the hall.
Oh, nice. On the first
floor. I walked past the main desk made up. Yeah, right past the desk made a left. I was second door on the right. I'm like, that was perfect.
Dude, I had
that way at least if she stumbled out.
I had a room, but Derek Smith came in, and when they asked what his name was, he said Ryan Grondin, and they gave him my room. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Because like I booked his room, but he was supposed to say his name when he got there, but he said my name.
So they gave you his room.
So they gave him my room, and I went there and I was like, look, you guys gave my room away. What's going on? And they ended up giving me, like, right at the front desk, the very first fucking room down that hall. And it was like a huge suite.
Oh,
and they gave it to me to make up for that. So I got that for the same price as a regular hotel room.
Oh, that's great.
Sweet. Which worked out because my wife and daughter came. So they, like, slept in the back room, and I was kind of just in and out of the front room during the tournament.
Yeah, that's great.
At least they made up for their mistake.
Well, they could have been like, okay, well, we'll just give you a regular room. They didn't have to give you an upgraded room.
Right. But that's all they had left. So they really didn't. It wasn't like
they didn't have a fucking choice.
Yeah,
well, no, they had the room that you booked in his name.
No, they gave it away because they thought I didn't need it or he didn't need it anymore or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I went to go talk to them, like all these rooms got messed up because I had to book them in advance, and then when they got there, they would give their name and this and that. But some of the guys like didn't give their name, so it kind of like messed things up a little bit.
Yeah, well, it worked out for you at least.
Yeah, I couldn't complain. But I go to my room, the first night, it's like fucking 3 a.m. and I don't have one. I had to wait like an hour, you know?
Oh, you didn't have a room the first night because you didn't know until the last minute.
Right, because I was like, oh, I'll check in later. I'm already here, you know? And I go to check in and I'm like, what do you mean I don't have a fucking room? I was like,
you're like, I booked 40 rooms.
You're just tired and you just want to fucking lay down, and they're like, you don't have a room. And I'm like,
we gave it away. You should have checked in already.
yeah, it's my fault. Totally. I should have checked in right when I got there.
Yo, I'm out.
Yo, good night, brother.
Same. I'm gonna catch you guys later.
Hey, get some sleep because we got to leave early to go to West Virginia.
Yes, we do.
Oh, you going down to Virginia tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, one, to see Paul Italia's like, you got to come down. We got to mend your relationship with Travis. And two, to see if Travis just punches me or something. I don't know. We'll find out.
Nah, but you got your boys down there, Danny Boy and Ron the Don.
Yeah. Dude, it's funny because like me and Paul Italia have become friends after all this, you know?
You know what? This is no ill feelings. You're just fucking around. It's like, it's not personal, but some people take shit personally.
I think in the beginning, like he was more sensitive to us, like joking with him. Like if we did a meme, he was fucking like mad about it. Now I
know he's putting them out.
He's calming down. Yeah. Now he's like calming down, and I think his skin got a little thicker, you know?
Yeah.
So now we get along. I mean, he's the one who hooked me up with Rob from Vitacell, dude.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, like I talk to him now like regular, and he's the one who told me to come down to West Virginia, so I told him I would.
Yeah, I actually could use the Vitacell right on my fucking shoulder shot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I don't rest enough to worry. I just deal with it.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to stop training. I train every day. I'm in the gym 6 days a week, every week, and then train once a week on the table. So it's like,
I hurt mine real bad like 8 months ago, dude, and I couldn't even like lift my arm, nothing.
Yeah, I have a problem rotating it. If I come back and I go up, I get stuck right there, and I got to kind of like move it around, then it'll go up. But then
going to use a drill at work, and like I could feel it just stop, and I'd have to like come around at a different angle to get it there.
Yeah, it's probably like a frozen shoulder.
Yeah, because they didn't see anything. I did like a CAT scan and a fucking X-ray, and they didn't see shit.
No, I'm not doing anything. It is what it is.
But you know what? The whole time that I couldn't really work out with it, I just did hand and wrist shit, and now like my hand and wrist is good, but my arm is fucking weak.
It's funny. I was doing hand and wrist stuff, and then I was doing curls today on a preacher machine, and my left arm is so much stronger than my right arm, but I'm righty, and my right arm's actually stronger, but I use it all the time, so it's more fatigued.
Yeah.
And my left, I really don't use at all. So it felt like it was easier, but even though it was heavier on my right arm, I was able to rep out more than my left arm. It was weird.
Yeah. I know it's weird how like your arms do in the gym compared to each other. Like, because like my left can keep up with my right in reps, but on the table, it's way behind. Yeah.
My left's been shocking me lately, so I'm hoping it stays in the right path.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like seeing like guys like they've been a dominant right hand puller, and then like all of a sudden the shit just switches one day. Like,
oh, look at Roger. Roger was a dominant left hand, and then he had that shit over at our tournament, and he's been pulling righty, and his right's fucking solid now, like solid, which is great. You know, I gotta. I'm heavy. I think I want to pull it at 242 class, but I'm 265.
Yeah.
And I'm not heavy. Like I'm not like fat. I'm like, I'm somewhat lean for me, and I'm still heavy. I feel like I got down to 250. I was 252 before the beginning of the summer, and I feel like I'm just as lean, but I'm 15 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
So, well, this is a quiet night for you guys.
Yeah, we kind of like
still too early.
Well, we didn't go too crazy because we're trying to leave for West Virginia in the morning.
You know, like the other night I was late. Was that 2 weeks ago? I was on here with you guys, and then Paul Italia came on afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were on till like 5 in the morning.
Late, dude.
Well, is he on California time, or was he home?
He was in Florida.
Oh, that's New York time.
Yeah, dude, it's weird. Like, there's some nights where like I'm like, fuck, I'm tired, dude. You know, so I go to bed at like midnight or something, and I wake up in the morning at 7, and they're still on, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, people are nuts. That's like is that Ron a lot of times too? Because that sounds like something Ron would do.
Ron the Don?
Yeah,
he hasn't been on in a while, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a little bit.
I think he's going through some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and I wish he's a fucking one of my favorite people to hang out with. Dude, he's fucking great, dude.
Well, dude, there was a night where I was talking about Chuck Bardo, and Chuck was going to make like a custom shirt for Ron, and I think Dan Swartz was kind of drunk, and he heard me he thinks he heard me say something bad about Ron, and I'm like, dude, I love Ron. I wouldn't say shit about him. I was talking about Chuck, but Dan must have been drinking or something, and he instantly clipped the video of me saying that guy's a douchebag or something like that, and sent it to Ron. And then Ron came on and was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And I'm like, "Dude, go back and watch the fucking video. Like, it wasn't at you." And then he watched it, but then I was like, "Dan," I was like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" You know, like
stirring pots.
Yeah, for no reason. I was like, "Dude, that was cool."
There's enough pots being stirred.
He had that shit clipped and fucking sent to Ron in like 2 seconds. I'm like, damn, man. Super chat from
Long Island Railroad.
Spermies ass is creamy with a 279 super chat. What cruise control do you do for work?
I work for the Long Island Railroad. I'm a signalman.
There we go.
Switches, crossings, track circuit, speed control. Basically control the train without being on the train. Only time I'm on train is getting to work.
Nice.
Not really. I'd rather work in my backyard, you know, closer to home, not taking a train for an hour and a half.
In New York?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm on my way to Grand Central in Manhattan right now. This is the train to Grand Central. The next station is Forest Hills. Dude, I don't know what happened, but when I signed on, I lost all the fucking chat.
Oh, really? Yeah, sometimes it's like the way you hold.
No, because now I just added it. So if I hit join the chat, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know. I can see the chat, but I'm like fucking in it's overlaying the screen.
Yeah.
Weird.
Sometimes there's an option like you gotta click like the 3 little dots and click chat or something, or like a web view or something, computer view or.
Oh, nice. I'm fucking having Yeah, I don't know. Because it did it to me the last time. I think it's how I sign on. Because last time I signed in, you sent me a link and it was fine, but then it was just like, it's weird.
Yeah. I think Winter Blast will be huge this year, man.
Yeah, it should be a good time.
I mean, we might lose some.
I think it's because I'm on this StreamYard.com thing. Is that what I'm supposed to be on?
I don't know. Like, I just send the link out.
Yeah, well, I got it earlier and I clicked on it and it was different than what I'm on now. And then when I went back to try and find you guys, this is what I got.
Weird.
Yeah, I was trying to find you guys before I got it popped up and I was like, oh, I'll just go back to it and it was gone.
That's weird. Where did you find it?
I just Googled it. It popped up on my YouTube and then I just clicked on the link on top of it.
Oh yeah. That's where I usually just pin it to the top of the YouTube channel.
Yeah. No, I was on my YouTube channel, like my scribes, and it was right there because that was the last thing I opened.
Yeah. You could just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, but then I couldn't. That's what I was going to do, and then I joined.
Because you can still do the chat, I think, if you're just on the YouTube too.
And I could jump on the chat. It's not a problem. But once I joined with you guys, then the chats went away and I can't see anything anybody puts up unless you highlight it.
Because they're all saying horrible things about you, right?
Yeah, I know.
Now that they know you can't see it, they're like, "Fuck that guy."
No, I could see it if I click on it.
Yeah. Plus, it's
No.
weird. Like some
Okay.
people can only see the person that's talking and not everyone that's on it.
Who is better? That's kind of funny. Train's actually full, but everyone gave crew space. What was his song? Something like "I'm Motherfucking Beast." Yeah, that is exactly what my song was coming out. I forgot the guy's name who sings it, but if you type in song "Motherfucking Beast," it'll pop right up.
Paul Italia's coming out to I Wish I Was a Little Bit Taller. Remember that song?
Yeah, he wishes he was a baller.
I should
That's
pay the
fucking great.
DJ to like switch out his song.
No, you know that's crossing a line.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely is.
It's definitely fucking funny.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like some guys like make fun of him and they're like the same height as him. I'm like, why are you making fun of his height, dude? You're the same height.
No, his girl and my wife got along great at the event too, so that was good.
Yeah, I'm glad we made up. You know, it was over dumb shit anyway.
Yeah, I listen. Life's too short to fight over dumb shit.
Yeah,
yeah. It's just like you don't talk politics. That's you know what I'm saying. That's all.
Even like the local guys that we're having issues with, we're just like moving past it and just ignoring it.
Yeah,
because it does no good to fucking just keep going back and forth. You know.
My son is dying to grip up with Juice Joel next time we see him at a tournament. That was Dave Marr. No, I did not realize how little Dave was. I did not realize how little Dave was until Winter Blast last year.
He is little.
And I didn't even recognize him. Meanwhile, I was on the thing for like an hour or so with him that day. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm Dave Marr." I'm like, "Oh, shit."
Yeah. That's funny.
It's fun.
Yeah,
I love it.
His son, though, is going to be a fucking monster, dude.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what I want. You know what? The one thing I like about this sport is all we want is to help people get better. Like I'm going to beat you, and then I'm going to teach you and show you what I did to beat you. Like what other fucking sport does that?
I always look at it like, all right, I'm not going to be a top level arm wrestler, but I like seeing like these new young kids come in that are just like genetically gifted right from the go.
There's this one kid, I think New Jersey arm wrestling, this Spanish kid. He's like 14 or 15 old, and I've heard nothing but good things about him.
The kid from Peru.
I saw him he was at the event. I think he practices with High Five guys or something.
Dude, he has a super.
And then there's this the 19-year-old. No, 20-year-old, the kid with the glasses, the big kid.
Oh yeah, he's strong.
The High Five guy, he's a strong kid.
Dude, the young kid, the 14-year-old or what, 15, 16, whatever.
No, he's 14. As of the High Five tournament, he was only 14.
He's got a super match with that like 15-year-old Georgian kid that's been running around beating people.
Good. Perfect.
Like two strong kids. I'm like, dude, that's awesome.
Oh, just as long as they stay safe, that's all. I'm sure they sign waivers.
Dude, both of them have entered like fucking pros and beaten adults.
That's great.
Yeah. Just from speed.
You got a lot of these people that pull amateur. They win a couple here, they don't win them all. Now, like, when do I pull pro? I've been doing it for a few years. Like, until you can just kind of pull semi-pro if they haven't. But you know, I when I first, I'm still not even 5 years or whatever. So I was pulling like Keystone. I was pulling semi-pro, righty and lefty, and pulling pro. And I still feel like my left isn't even where it should be. But yet, some days it's good, some days it's not. You know, it's not my right. Belongs in the pro.
we got a lot of people that pull like semi-pro lefty and pro righty. They're like, my left's not quite pro level
Yeah,
yet.
well, you're not. Well, everybody has one dominant hand, but my brain connection to my right hand is better than my left hand. But I wish I could.
I don't mind if people pull a different class with each arm because I'm the same way. Like my left sucks. So
yeah,
I'd be
you
pulling
got
like
certain people are like,
amateur
oh, if you're pulling pro. I've seen
I
people like, oh, you pulling pro, you have to pull pro both arms. I'm like, what? No,
that's stupid. Yeah, I don't like that.
Especially when the guy's like, oh, I'm gonna dip my toe in the water in pro, but I'm still, my right's a little better, so maybe I'll try doing pro this tournament, and then I'll pull semi-pro or amateur lefty. Like, no, you can't do that. Really, I've seen it.
Like Italia, he's been doing really good at AMs, and then he just pulled.
He's been doing semi-pro,
and he did good. So
he even pulled in the supers.
And after this tournament, he said he's pulling pro.
Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's on a tear, dude. I mean, he's definitely going to crush me in our super match. But
I mean, you just can't get into don't let him get into the crazy eyes and try to be like fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I've been paying real close attention to how he pulls and stuff, and I think I have a couple lanes I could go.
No, you gotta try it. If it don't work, try something different. If it don't work, try something different. That's it.
I got a couple tries, So
I'm gonna stay with you probably for another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna hit the tunnel and cut out anyway. But just giving you a heads up.
I gotta go to bed early anyway.
Early? It's not good. It's like 11 o'clock.
I know.
I'm normally not even on here until after this.
After a full week of work and then coming on here on Friday till 3 a.m. Yeah. And then Saturday, my daughter has fucking dance, soccer. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I haven't had a day off since Labor Day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But that's my choice. I'm trying to catch up from my summer.
Well, there was like 10 years where no one got into the trades, and I think now it's catching up with us because we can't find anyone. It's crazy.
I'd like to know who half of these people are.
What, in the chat?
Yeah, like Spermies. Bruce Strobin, cool listening to you.
David Marr.
What's going on, gentlemen?
What's up?
Sorry, I didn't see you down there. He was just saying how your son wants to grip up.
Yeah. Yeah, he would. He was kicking himself when we seen you at Steve's Hot Rods that he didn't grip up with you.
Yeah, no big deal. Next time. That's it.
Next time.
That's it. I'll be there in March 98. I'm doing Mr. and Mrs. America in a couple weeks. I'm doing the San Diego final for that
nice.
Greg Sharp. Yeah, well, I qualified, so I took first lefty, second righty, so I'm in there regardless. Cool. So which is awesome because me first lefty gives me a room. So that's the only reason I'm even going. Otherwise, I couldn't afford to go. And then I got the tickets. Watch tickets. I got a round trip for like $210.
Nice.
So it's not bad. Yeah, fly right out of JFK and then I'll friggin' fly right into San Diego. I got lucky though. I got on the same flight as Steve Black. So now I'm gonna annoy him and his wife and kids. I'm jumping in with them from the airport to the hotel.
He's gonna sing to you. He's gonna sing to you the whole flight there.
No, I got my headphones on right now. I'll just turn the volume up.
Yeah, I always watch when he posts those new videos of him singing new songs. David Marr with a fresh celery shake load.
Yep.
I think we lost Paul. He probably went under like a fucking bridge or something.
Oh yeah, he probably hit the tunnel before you get into the city.
How you been, man?
Good. Busy with the new house.
Yeah, how's that going? Good?
Yeah, going good. We finally got moved in. I had to do some wallpaper and stuff, so we finished all that up. We moved in. We were here 2 days, and then the sewer line backed up.
Bro, it's always something, dude. Always something.
So then, pretty much me and my brothers can handle whatever. So we just got to work and smashed through the house, dug a hole on the outside of the house, and put all fresh in.
That's cool. Dude, it never fails. Like when we bought our house, the fucking plumbing to the street fucking broke.
Oh,
And
no shit.
It broke 1 foot away from where the city would have had to pay for it.
Oh, no.
So that was like $8,000, dude, to dig. And then they had to dig up our whole front lawn, and it's never been the same since.
No,
Like,
it usually isn't. Once you disrupt the soil,
yeah, it's all fucked up, dude.
then you need a really good landscape guy to come in, and
yeah. And then
then it's more money.
Then our AC went. Like it just everything in the first year, and I'm like, well, and then like last year a tree fell on our house, so now we have a new roof, new siding, new AC, new plumbing for the next person. Because now Jen wants to move to get a bigger house now that Everly's getting older, and
yep,
not really a bigger house, but more land. So
yeah, that's what we were looking for, but the market was tough.
Yeah,
it still is tough. Yeah, luckily, so it cost you $8,000. My brother had the same problem. Like I said, we handle our stuff. We just rented an excavator and
nice.
Dug up our line all the ways to the city's main, and then tied into it.
Nice.
We had it happen to our parents where the line broke underneath the house through the concrete, and we metal detected it, found it, cut a square out, nice. and then saw cut the whole length of it and replaced all the line underneath the house.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they found it and they encased it in concrete so that it hopefully won't happen again.
Yep.
But
and I don't even I don't even do anything with sewer or anything like that. It's just we just get shit done.
Yeah. My wife would definitely not let me dig up our own front yard. But everything else, dude, she doesn't care. Like I fucking ripped a bunch of walls down in here and rerouted fucking shit.
Yeah, I just ripped out all the landscape out front. I borrowed my boss's front loader and then dug out a circle driveway. I'm gonna get some stone tomorrow to do a base.
Yeah, dude, it sucked. That was like I was so irritated because it was like one more foot and the city would have had to pay for it.
Yep.
It's like, God damn, dude. I'm like, this motherfucker can't lie about a foot.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. That kind of goes on who you know. Like, so if you knew like the supervisor or something like that,
Right.
yeah, they would be like, oh yeah, just hook him up.
Even if I don't know him, dude, I would have blown him for
Yeah.
$8,000. But all my victims, dude, I guess it's from flushing their clothes. Body parts.
Yeah. The real kicker's hair. Hair doesn't break down very well.
They found like a human hand stuck in there. I don't know where that came from. I don't remember eating that.
It's from all the gold bond solidifying in the lines.
Exactly. This week felt long, dude. I am tired.
Yeah, I'm beat too. It's been a long ass week. And then on other news, I'm gonna be getting a new job too.
Yeah, doing what?
I'm gonna be working for the local municipality for the water treatment plant.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Dude, where I work mostly is Aqua, which is water, like the water company for this entire part of the country.
Yeah, my dad used to work there. He worked there for like 40 years. He was second in charge, and then for like the last 5 or 6 years, he was, the head of the water treatment plant.
Dude, that's good because a lot of those companies like good pensions and good benefits.
Yeah, the retirement's really, really good.
Yeah.
Well, and their health insurance and stuff. It's like whatever CDPHP best you got, like $20 copays and crap like that.
Yeah.
How about this one? Unlimited sick time. How can you go wrong with that?
That's bullshit.
Damn
How do I get that?
towns.
Like, oh, I'm sick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's COVID. I'm sick for
Yeah.
6 weeks. That's awesome.
Yeah, guys do abuse it, but it is there in case you do get like really ill.
Yeah,
and you don't have to tap into your personal time.
that's cool.
I used to work there years ago when I was like 19, so I have some time into it.
Yeah.
And I was there part time, and then got hired full time, and then you know that them and their damn drug tests. I don't like you smoking weed.
Oh, that's possible. Dude, it's funny because like I had to do all this crazy like terrorist fucking training.
Yep.
Because like the water company is like a target, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be back in the day. You used to be able to just drive up in there and all like go see my dad. And then they did a gate with cameras and special, clearance to get in there.
Yeah. I had to get like a clearance that is equal to like the clearance, like if I wanted to like go to the White House.
Yep.
Not that I would go there, but if I wanted to, I could. Which is weird because you would think that they would not give me something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Just watch this podcast once and they'd be like, no.
Where is everybody tonight?
I don't know, man. I didn't really advertise it as much as usual just because I know I got to go to bed early to go to West Virginia.
Oh, you're actually going tomorrow?
Yeah.
Sweet, man.
Really just going to see if Travis slaps me.
It'll be good content.
Yeah.
Either way. For everybody's.
Josh that was here earlier, he's gonna down raft down there.
Nice.
So that'd be cool. But yeah, Natalia was like, you gotta come down, man. So trying to support other people.
Yep.
Make some new friends, It's
always good.
Trying to move past local drama.
Yep.
Very difficult for me.
Yeah, I know.
But it needed to be done, dude.
Yeah.
If one of us didn't step forward and just say, look, let's just stop this at the same time, then it would have just kept going back and forth, back and forth.
Yep. So that's the way any of my arguments I ever get into, the way to stop it is just not argue.
Yeah.
And then eventually somebody runs out of steam.
Yeah. Me and my wife never argue because we just don't have anything to argue about. But
yeah,
when I want to argue, because like sometimes I need a good argument.
Yeah. Just look for it.
Why didn't you cut my sandwich at an angle?
Yeah.
Why is it cut in half?
I told you no crust.
Yeah. This piece of lettuce had a little brown spot on it.
So sometimes you do that with the old lady just for the makeup sex.
I'm gonna fight with her just to see.
Sometimes I think she fights with me just for that reason.
We're too tired to have makeup sex, dude. Chasing around a 3-year-old. Oh, she chases 5-year-olds all day.
Yeah, no, that becomes tiring real quick.
Yeah, dude, she's, being a teacher. I would not want to be a teacher with some of these fucking kids who are like 5 years old and they're like, go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like
they know too much for their own good.
I couldn't be a teacher, dude. I would punt one of these little fuckers.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, I say that, but Everly said some off-color things, but then I look at her and I'm like, I couldn't hit her. Like, damn it. She's like just at that age where like she's starting to have like full-blown conversations about the most ridiculous things,
Yeah.
Which is cool.
She's still at that age where they're still innocent with the stuff they're coming out with. You're like, wait a second, you're like talking like a full-grown adult. Like, where did that come from?
Yeah. I'm like, where did you hear
because they're listening all the time.
Yeah, and she says stuff that like me and Jen don't say it. I'm like, where the fuck did you learn that?
Yeah.
Then I'm
Well,
like,
now I have computers.
we gotta watch who we let her around.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is like other kids, you know.
Yep.
Weird things.
They all, like I said, they all know. They have a lot of knowledge at a young age, like real quick.
Dude, her daycare said this kid kept coming up to her and like getting right in her face and like saying nasty things to her, and she backed up and punched him right in the face. And I was like, that's my girl.
Yeah, that a girl. I take nobody's shit.
I always tell her, I'm like, hey, if someone is like mean to you or they're saying nasty things to you, like you can defend yourself.
Yeah, I always told Austin that too.
And I didn't think though that she was grasping it because she just laughed. But dude, when I asked her, why did you hit that kid? She goes, he was mean to me.
I always told them now that when you're in school, I was like, don't hold back, because once you get out of school, then it's real life. Then you're talking cops.
Yeah.
At least now you're just talking principal.
Yeah, get it in while it's fucking juvie.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back, dude. I would have done a lot more.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. Just knowing you might get a couple Saturday detentions or something like that compared to a couple days in jail.
Right. Dude, I remember like the cops were always at my house when we were underage. Like just from doing pranks and stupid shit.
Yep.
I never got in trouble for like crimes. It was more like different pranks.
Yeah. I got in trouble for some crimes.
I did later when I was older, but underage it was mostly pranks.
The good thing about underage is they they treat you as a minor and stuff like that. I ended up going to youth court for a grand larceny charge, and did like almost like 300 hours. I still hold like the second most served community service hours in the town of Colony.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's funny. See, I got in trouble, put on probation, then got in trouble on probation.
Oh no.
They sent me to this prison boot camp program. It's awful.
Yeah, I'm sure that was.
Wake you up at 4 a.m. and you gotta like carry a fucking log on your shoulders across the yard and like dumb shit like that.
Oh
like,
man.
What is this teaching me exactly? You know?
Yeah.
Then I got in trouble in there, dude. Like in the kitchen, they bring in those huge fans to dry the floors fast.
Yep.
So I threw a fucking handful of egg salad at the back of one, and it covered the whole kitchen in egg salad. And they made all of us that were on kitchen duty stay and clean it, and they all missed their visits.
Oh no.
So people are like walking by me going, "You're fucking dead."
Yes.
Like, we'll see.
Oh man.
It was fun. It was fun. I got in more trouble in there than outside.
It sucks going through it, but it's always great reminiscing about it.
Oh yeah, dude. It does suck. Like once, like especially the first week when you're in like solitary lockdown, you're like all you can think about is like how you got to this point. Like, why did I do that? You know,
take a good hard look in the mirror.
How did my life get to this where I'm sitting in this jail cell with no freedom? But dude, we would take styrofoam cups and tape them together, but we'd fill them with like whatever nasty fucking shit we could fill them with.
Yeah.
Just walk by someone's open cell door and like chuck it at their bed. It would explode. It was not good.
No.
I don't recommend ever going to jail.
Yeah, I haven't, and I don't plan on it.
I try not to go anymore. Helps having a wife and daughter.
Yeah.
Like when you're just
makes you think different.
like, I'll get away with this.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this guy cut me off. I'll follow him to his destination and punch him in the face. Now I can't do that. Dude, I used to be the biggest thing. Like if someone like really fucking like pulled up near me, giving me the finger,
Yeah.
dude, I would follow them to their destination and like pepper spray them or do something. Hit them with a milkshake.
I'll tell you what, the way people are driving nowadays, I'm ready to do something like that.
Dude.
They're brutal.
I had those two guys came across 3 freaking lanes, dude, and just smashed into me.
Yeah.
I was like, how did you not see me, dude? I'm in a van.
And why did you have to go across 3 lanes? You needed to get off that exit that you knew about like fucking 5 miles back. They just, everybody thinks they can get over at the last second. And even with the GPS that reminds you like 2 miles, 1 mile, 2,000 feet.
I can't stand the people, dude, like you put your blinker to switch lanes and they speed up to stop you.
Yeah, no.
Bro, that shit, like, fuck. And then they beep at you. And it's like, dude, you were just 100 feet back and now you're fucking right beside me because you floored it. And now you're beeping at me. Like, what the fuck? Those are the people that I'm like, man, in my younger day, I would have followed him home and pistol whipped him in his driveway.
I do. I just want to pit maneuver him right into the ditch.
Yeah.
Or if you're behind him in on a highway or something, and they're going like 5-10 miles an hour slower than the speed limit, and you're like, all right, I'm going around them, and next thing you know,
oh yeah,
you can barely pass them.
Dude, I hate that.
Doing 15 miles an hour faster than the speed limit.
Yeah. Whenever someone would do that to me, I'd get up like beside like a big rig in the right lane and just slow the fuck down and match them and have like a mile of traffic behind me. Like, fuck this guy.
Yeah. Thank the guy behind me. Everybody else behind him.
Yeah. Now they can all be mad at him for making me do this.
Yeah. I started throwing donuts at people, like powdered donuts, because I was just like,
I used to fill like one of my cup holders with like things to throw.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, what the fuck? And just fuck this.
The old lady stops me all the time because I start looking around when they do something that really, really goes up my ass.
Like I'll be driving and all of a sudden I'm like, and Jen's like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like looking for like a milkshake to chuck at him or something.
Yeah.
Or a fucking rock, whatever.
Anything. I'm reaching in my pocket trying to get the change out. My pocket's inside out.
Yeah. Fucking handful of pennies, whatever. Fucking drywall screws.
So angry.
Fuck it, I'll just spit.
Yeah. Well, one time somebody did something stupid when we got the red light, and I flicked my cigarette, and the wind caught it just right, and it landed like right on his windshield and like slid down, and I could see him looking back and forth and looking around, wondering where the fuck it came from.
Nice.
Fuck people.
Oh, dude, I was such a dick when I was a kid. Used to like ask people for directions and then pepper spray.
Yeah.
Just like,
so, some of my friends would do shit like that, like or go over and do the same thing, get a conversation, and then be like, "Sorry for doing this," and then throw piss in their face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal.
That's not good.
No, I did.
I threw a water bottle at some people and just they were like, "What the fuck?" And I just yelled out, "It's piss." Dude, and they called the cops and we got pulled over like a mile down the road. And they were like ready to charge us with this crazy fucking shit. And the guy had a bottle and he's like, "This is piss. You told him." And I said, "Let me see it." And I took a sip of it and I was like, "No, it's water." You know what I mean? Just to prove it.
Yeah, because it's like it would be assault with it.
I don't piss to get out of that one.
It's definitely assault, but it possibly, because it's bodily fluids, is something else.
Yeah, it's a way harsher charge.
Yeah, way harsher.
I forget the name of it. They had a name for it, like not only is it piss, but I have AIDS.
Yeah. It's probably assault with like a deadly weapon.
Yeah. Intentional AIDS giving.
Yeah.
That's urine with blood in it.
Yeah.
Enjoy those kidney stones.
I'm not just sure I'm HIV positive.
See, we used to go like take my neighbor's dog shit, and we'd go to like a store that was like a convenience store, so the people were just like in and out.
Yeah.
We'd put it under their door handle
Mhm.
and just like wait. And then
Yep.
every time, dude, they'd come out, they'd look at their
Snip
hand,
their finger.
know it's shit, and they'd still smell it.
Still smell their finger, yeah.
And then I'd pull up and be like, "Hey, it looks like you're having a shitty day." Dude, and they would try to attack us, or one dude threw like 3 full beers at us. I was like, "Oh shit, dude, this dude's wasting his beers."
Oh man. Definitely a ton of ring and running. I've done that. I was like I was a legend in my neighborhood for the ringing and running.
Dude, we took it to a new level. Like, so if you take a needle, you know how people like some people have wooden windows?
Yeah.
And you stick it right against the window into the wood, and then you tie a fishing line to the needle and you go like fucking across the street and you just slowly strum it. Dude, it makes this noise against their window that's like fucking like it sounds like I don't even know how to explain it, like some sort of siren for a bomb going off.
Do you see them running around in the house?
They would come outside looking around, no idea what it is, and then they'd go back in and you just start doing it again.
It's so much fun though.
Yeah. Or we would like make like a scratching sound at the window, and like some little old lady would come open it to see, and then you just slap the window, and just like fall over. That's
Yeah,
like,
you guys did go next level. Mine was mostly innocent. It would just be walking through the neighborhood, and I would just cut off from everybody.
yeah.
And just ring a doorbell and run away.
Dude, we did dumb shit. Like I had friends that just we'd be walking and just randomly all of a sudden you hear smash, and you turn around and it's like, oh, he threw a brick through that window. Like,
oh Jesus,
like fucking A, dude. Now we got to run. Dude, one time there was like a park and we got on top of like a strip store roof.
Yep.
And for some reason there was a fucking shopping cart up there. Pulled up out front to go in for some shoplifters, and we pushed it off onto the cop car's lights.
Oh Jesus.
Smashed his lights to pieces, and we fucking ran. I was like, man, that's not good, dude.
The running is the fun part.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think running be fun, but that's when it's the funnest.
We used to like throw a snowball at a car and some dude would get out, and we're like, we could just kick this guy's ass, but instead we would just run.
Yeah.
And like we just liked the chase of it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's exhilarating.
We did this prank at Taco Bell where we put shit in a taco. I ordered a soft taco and a large drink, and we took the meat out and put shit in it, and I went back through the window and I was like, hey, I just ordered this taco. I said the meat smells kind of bad. It's weird. Tastes funny. So the dude took it and opened it and like went to smell it and he dropped it. And then when he looked up to be like, what the fuck? I hit him with the full drink.
Oh, Jesus.
And we just drove off. And then we went home, switched vehicles. We came back around. Dude, the cops were there. They shut down Taco Bell because of human shit.
Yeah.
It was in the news. I was like, oh my God, dude, we're going to get caught. But we didn't. So I was like, man, that was probably too extreme.
Yeah. We're just both incriminating ourselves.
Yeah.
But it's statute of limitations though.
You're gonna go back 30 years and fucking arrest me for a Taco Bell prank?
We got this park near our place, and we were skipping school and went up to it, and off the ledge is like a minimum of 100-foot drop off, and we definitely chucked a couple picnic tables off of that thing.
That's funny. So we did this one prank where we took like a box for like a refrigerator and we put it in the middle of the road, and we're like all pretending like it was heavy and we're trying to push it across the road. So there's like a huge line of cars, And this big fucking dude gets out and he's like, what the fuck? And this time I was like, you couldn't help us. And he comes over, dude, and goes to give it a big shove and just fell into the
Well,
and we just ran. Oh my god, dude. I thought the guy was gonna kill us. He turned bright red, dude, and was like, you motherfuckers, like this big Italian dude. I was like, uh-oh.
oh, that's awesome. Be a kid again.
Oh, dude, I did so many dickish things.
All the kids nowadays are missing out on all that fun.
We would turn like someone's hose on and put the end of it like in their basement window. Just like let it flood.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was mean.
See, and now that you're a homeowner and all these things that you did to homes, you're like, oh man, how pissed were those people?
This one time, there was like a homeless guy on a park bench, and I just like took a lighter and just kind of like flicked it near his hair, but I wasn't thinking like a homeless person hasn't showered in a long time and it's really greasy. And that shit went up like crazy, and he just went running, and I'm like, dude, why are you running? Like, stop, drop, and roll. And it just got worse. It got worse and worse, and then he was like out of sight, and I was like, I don't know if that guy died or not. I have no idea. It's like burning a boat, dude. Like,
yeah, you're the original Narnia, but with people.
Right, who's in the
man.
90? I'm going. Josh Tassadori's going. Berger and a bunch of guys from down there are going. There'll probably be a bunch of 98ers down there, actually. We have 98ers everywhere. It's crazy. I think this new NUSAA thing we're doing, though, is going to be good once it gets rolling.
Yeah.
We just got there's a lot of organizing and stuff we got to do on our end to really get it set up. We got to, and finding people that want to be a rep of each state and stuff,
Yeah.
But we've already had a bunch of people reach out that want to be reps, so that's pretty good.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't have Facebook, so I missed a lot of the stuff. But the old lady told me, and she tried looking it up, but I seen the other post.
For which thing?
With all the drama.
All that, yeah. Well, I fucking just like, I was like, dude, we can just keep going to war, or I can just post something and say, let's just stop.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
Are you going to crank the dial to 11 and lay the smackdown on Paul? I want to, but I'm afraid that if I crank to 11, that Paul will crank to like a fucking 20 and his eyes will pop out. We don't want that. I'm thinking about trying to get him irritated on the table, to be honest.
It probably worked to your advantage.
And I go this way and hit him with a false start. He's going to be pissed.
Yeah, you will.
Like, what if I just foul him out? You know what I mean? Like, lift my arm and be like, stop pulling my arm off the table. Just keep like getting him like warnings and fouls.
Yeah.
Because then when he's mad, I don't think he'll be thinking arm wrestling. He'll be I'm going to smash this motherfucker. And it's going to be like just blind hate and anger. And I think that's where like I'm more calm and collected,
Yep.
I don't really get stressed out or worked up over anything. So I think if I can get him all worked up, it might work to my favor to get him mad. I was thinking of just coming out dressed like a girl, dude, and identifying as a girl for the day so that he has to pull a woman. Like lipstick, fucking wig.
The whole nine.
And all the pictures of him pulling it are against a fucking woman.
That'd be great.
Carolyn said, if I upset him on the table, he would be heartbroken. Such good friends. We have become pretty good friends, man. I gotta say, dude. Paul has lived up to his word. He's been cool. He's helped us. He's been promoting Winter Blast like crazy.
Yeah, he has.
So I have nothing but good things to say. I mean, he's been doing really good arm wrestling. He hooked up with Rob from Vitacell. He looks strong on the table, dude. I think too, like back when everyone was picking on him, I think it's like one of those things where you're talking about arm wrestling all the time, but no one ever sees him pull or practice. And I think him actually taking it serious and getting out there and winning some tournaments like made people take him more serious.
Yeah.
And the only reason I got away with doing it is me calling myself the worst arm wrestler in the world. If I just tried to be a normal guy and was like talking shit to everybody, people would have fucking not liked me either and been like, why are you talking shit? You don't even arm wrestle. I was able to hide a little bit behind that title for a while.
Yeah.
Now I got to prove it, though. Prove that I'm the worst.
Oh, shit.
I'll find out tomorrow, dude. I'll after pull him a little.
Yeah.
We didn't really pull it knuckles up. We just gripped up for a second. We took a picture, and then he cupped and brought me to here. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to fight that.
Yep.
And then we were playing at center for a minute. And he was like, oh, your hand and wrists are way stronger than I thought. And he was like, I got to really take this serious. I was like, oh, that's nice to hear. Because me, that's my weakest spot. So I'm like, if he thinks that's strong, I'm like, good. Hopefully it'll be stronger by December.
Yeah, it'd be good to grip him again if you see him tomorrow. You can keep gathering intel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to go both ways too, because he's going to be gathering from you too. But
yeah, but there's like no video footage of me out there. You know what I mean?
No, there isn't.
Which is good. Honestly, I think if I just stick to my game plan, I'm good.
Yep.
There's a few things I've been working on at practice that I haven't really talked about because I don't want them to know,
Yeah.
But I have like plan A, B, C. So, we'll see what happens. I think if oh, my Crocs are like I'm definitely wearing my Crocs tomorrow since he talks shit on Crocs.
Mm-hmm. I got mine on too.
Dude. I used to make fun of them, dude, until I tried a pair on and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, no, they are pretty nice.
At first, I just wore them around the house, kind of like house slippers,
Yeah.
But then slowly was like, I'm just running to get gas. Oh, just run into Walmart. Oh, just going to Target.
Yeah.
Now it's like I fucking wear them all the time.
I used to wear moccasins. Was what I always wore in the house.
Stealthy, dude.
Yeah. And then the old lady just bought me a pair. And then I wear the
in stature and leverage, you can probably win by default, right? Maybe. It would be funny, dude, if I beat Paul and then I was like, you are now the worst arm wrestler in the world.
Yeah.
Have fun. I am the second worst arm wrestler in the world.
He is looking he was looking pretty impressive down there in Florida.
Yeah, the problem is like I don't know those dudes. Like if he was
that's what I said too.
Because like first off, everyone says most of the AMs down in Florida are a bit soft. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard it. Same with Cali. A lot of the amateurs are soft. I don't know about the upper level guys, but I heard AMs are softer in those areas. I don't know for sure. But I don't know any of those guys, so it's like I gotta. If he could pull up here where I could see him pulling people, but he did pull Schwartz, and he went through Schwartz pretty easy now.
Yeah, he did.
So
So
that
there's
was
improvement. Yeah, it's funny. That's exactly what I said to my son. I was like, I want to see him pull up here in the Northeast and see how he does. It's a little bit different
if
from
you
what I've
pulled
noticed.
hands at Winter Blast, I don't think he's gonna win.
Yeah.
There'd be fucking 30 motherfuckers in that class. And most of the classes he's been winning are like 4 or 5 people. You know?
Yeah.
So it's hard to judge, you know. But if I could get like some of the guys I train with down there pulling them, or like Berger and them, then I can compare something, you know?
Yeah.
Brandon Lee is 176, number 1 in North America. Yeah, in his own mind. Just kidding.
Oh man. Yeah, I feel you there. I'm pretty beat.
Yeah. Fuck this place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll know more tomorrow, you know? Get to hang
Yeah.
out and do some side pulling. I'm probably not going to compete just because I don't want to do any ready goes with my shoulder yet.
Yep.
I mean, I do at practice, but like no one's hit me hard, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't want to risk, like, if I hurt my shoulder now, like that's it, December's off, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to build it up slowly so that right at that date, like I'm at my peak or as far as I can go healing wise.
Yep.
Because it's still not 100% for sure. Like
if
people hit sideways, like I still feel like
you can feel it. Yeah.
You know. I wonder if Travis will sign my card, my arm bet card. I'll have Josh go ask him. Should be interesting to see how he acts tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be.
Because Josh was like, "Yeah, I'll come down and ref. I'm coming down with Ryan," and Travis wrote, "Ew." Awesome. But anyway, I'm probably gonna log off, dude. I'm beat.
Yeah, no, I am too. The same thing. I got a long ass day tomorrow. I got to try to beat the rain.